Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple baloney push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never day. We'll never hurt they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid-30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Bang. Bang. In honor of, in the name of Big Bad. And Nate Dogg. Let me hang my banner high again. For y'all to be watching this shit right here. Falling like a motherfucker. Falling like a motherfucker. Got my super juice. It's my super juice right here. We was talking about Mountain Dew. We was talking about Mountain Dew energy drinks. This shit right here. Shit right here. It's that with your game up. All the way. Cristiano, what's happening, Wolf? I see ya, Jay Bird. YH was number one. Number one. As he should be. So this says I can't post because I'm in certain destinations. Okay. Well, let's see where they go. Good morning, yo. So it don't go to Facebook. All right, bet. Chocolate OG. Chocolate OG. That sounds pretty exotic. Turbo said he got on the same hat as me. It's not this kind. Your hat has pinstripes. Pabst Blue Ribbon infused cannabis beer. I don't know, man. I ain't caught on to this new. It ain't new, but I'm just saying. I never really caught on to the edible, extreme way of consuming weed. Give it to me in a blunt and let me twist the life out of it. All this putting it in butter and all this popcorn. Where is that popcorn? All this popcorn shit. Just give it to me straight and wiggle it a little. Tropicana cookies. Y'all smoking. I ain't even got nothing in the air yet. Y'all already smoking. See, this some throwback shit, huh? I be like this. End zone. Some throwback shit right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Start off with a good sativa. I don't know why, but his young name is attached to sativa in my mind. Because I remember back in the days, motherfuckers they really was like picky. Like, I don't want sativa. I don't want indica. Like, now, I think now it's just motherfucker like indica or sativa. Twist that shit up because motherfucker tolerance is caught up. So when somebody be like, yeah, I prefer sativa, I'd be like, yeah, you're an upper guy. Yeah, upper. Most people shit, they don't even matter to them. They just want to feel. They want to feel the burn of the weed going down their lungs. He said, "I blazed a fatty of the platy, numb, no bake bomb. It's the bomb." That sound like the Loonies. That definitely sound like the Loonies. I smoked the fatty of the numbs. And when that nigga come around, he had a dum da dum dum. Oh, oh, it burns. It's 9 o'clock on the weekends. You know you supposed to be prepared. Sticks moon rocks 53%. It's a little too much, man. Fuck, 53. Yeah, the clubs be having fire, but still, you just seem to get your money's worth at the show. Just gotta know how to. I think the weed shows sometimes are like shopping at fucking DD's, Ross, Marshalls. I think the clubs, I mean, the weed show is like that. Like, there's some shit up in there, but you just gotta know how to find it. You gotta know what you looking for. But it's up in there. Who said the nostalgia pack? I know I've seen that. End zone, nostalgia pack. Is that like multiple blunts in one pack or multiple weeds in one pack? What is that? 53% THC or better. Boy, that's funny. I just made it up. Blaze the fatty of the platinum. No big bum. No big, no bum. It's the bum. Nah. J Bird. Moonbeam. I have no idea what that is. Oh, job. Shalawam. Ak. Okay, okay, okay. Ak is right. Shalewa. Yeah, I don't know where that M come from. Shalewa, Josh Shalewa. But you combining two languages. You combining Arabic with Swahili. Who you been writing? In what language? Actually, Shalewa means what the hell? Shalewa. Shalewa is later. So you're right. It looked like it's Swahili, but Shalewa is like when you tell somebody Shalewa in Swahili is like saying, all right then, Shalewa. Hebrew. You still combine two languages then. Wait a minute. Hebrew Arabic. But Ak, you know me, I'm Google champ. Origin of the word Ak. Origin of the word Aki is short for Aki. Origin of the word Aki. Uh, Indian. Oh man, I asked for the meaning of Ak. It's supposed to mean brother. It responded in Arabic. Shit. No, Ak is short for Aki, brother. But how do you say brother in Arabic? How do you say brother in Swahili? I like to learn. Turbo said we don't learn. We don't stick to the subject. I want to know something. I be wanting to know. Y'all know I won't let it go. Shala Wam. Peace. And then he said, And then he said, brother. So I was right, but it's in Hebrew. So that was a whole that was one language. So CB was right. I've been calling only Muslims. I That's what we call them in prison. Muslims. What's up? So that's the trip. So if it's Hebrew and it's in the Bible, and the Muslims refer to themselves as Ak, a Hebrew language connected to Christianity, why would they? I don't know. Uh, 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 it's all connected. Time just makes the big picture fuzzy to see. But I don't know. I'm the type of person I ask questions. I think it's necessary to ask questions about what you believe in. I think you must challenge your beliefs. You must, in order to not have regrets about what you believe in, you must challenge them. Even little things such as why you don't like something, why you don't like onions. I can tell you, when I was a kid, I didn't like onions because my mama told me they was nasty. So I didn't eat onions for a long time. And one day, I had a nice, crispy, fresh onion on a Whopper, a 99-cent Whopper back in the days. And that motherfucker was smacking. I was like, mama, why you make me not like them? I can't ride motorcycles because my mama told me motorcycles equal death. And I challenged why I did not know how to ride a motorcycle. Yeah, and I found out why. Because my mama did it. So sometimes you gotta challenge beliefs and things that are in you and try to figure out where the hell they came from. Why I don't like this. Why I react like this. Caramelized onions is good. When you look at stuff like the slaves, they never had a chance. Let's just keep it 100. Slaves didn't have a chance at all. Like they beliefs was given to them. They were stripped and given beliefs. Like this is what you gonna believe in under this level of duress. Like if you were a car dealer, you dealt like they was playing with the cards they was dealt. Where's the freedom in that? I'm not talking down on no religions right now. I ain't talking down on. I'm just saying. I believe in freedom, freedom to decide. Freedom to decide. Like we get baptized at 4 and 5 years old and shit. We don't know. We ain't even been through nothing. So we don't really get the full gist of what we're a part of. Then when you become an adult and you're able to look with a fine-tooth comb on what you didn't surrender to, then that's when you decide that's when you decide what you want to be, what you're gonna do, what you're gonna follow. Then you got some people that are hardhead like me that refuse to give up my freedom in any form, damn near. Like any type of control I feel, I buck against it. But that comes from like prison and shit. Somebody trying to tell me what to do. Like that's why I got a hard head. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. You just think you a fucking fashion model now. You pop in with new gear every time. You think you a celebrity? You a celebrity on the under, huh? You like
Well, nigga, I fuck with you.
you's a real Dirty Nation celebrity. You show up.
If I'm a Dirty Nation celebrity, then you're just a regular celebrity.
Nope. I've only said, well, you know what?
I'm just saying.
Motherfuckers see me at the store and pointed me out. And I was kind of like a deer in the headlights.
You're like, oh, me? Yes, that's me, Dirty Weather, me.
It's like, I love your podcast, man. Keep up the good content.
You know what I'm saying?
Show, man. Show.
Now, I just want to hop on real quick. I'm walking through Walmart.
That's right.
Walking through Walmart, about to hit this water park, hoping me and Young catch each other. Because if not, I'm going to just have to drop him his shirt in my mailbox. Tell him to go get that thing.
Hell no, that nigga Young pulling up.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to be at the water park too.
So
me and Young are going to try to beat.
Is Walmart
beat this clock.
Are Walmart safe in Fresno?
Well, yeah, nigga. I do walk it. I am. I just like to be aware if anybody's around.
I'm just saying, because you like, should I be on point right now? Should I be watching you over your shoulder for you?
Hey, I'm gonna hold it like that. You see anybody behind me, just let me know. Nah. I want to hop on real quick. Say it was cracking. Let me get up out of the store, and I'm gonna hop on and we'll get to the house right now.
All right, hey.
Is that Big Nose?
Yeah, did you buy my ticket to the water park, nigga? You knew I was coming.
Hey, where you at?
Tell me this shit yesterday.
Because I thought we were gonna be like on an earlier mission. Don't trip, nigga. Don't trip, nigga. We make shit happen around this motherfucker.
Hey, pull up on me.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, I could leave. I could leave the water park.
Me, Young, I'm coming to Long Beach. Oh yeah, my nigga. But all right, come. And then the next day I say, yeah, but I'm going to the water park. But just still come.
You want to yell at my wife for that one? You want to talk to my wife about that one? Go ahead.
No.
She get on your shit. Go ahead.
I'm
only the boss sometimes. I'm only the boss sometimes.
No, you're only the boss of you. That's it. She's still the boss of you and everything else.
Hey, look, she fuck around and get on and be like, I told Droops to link up with you. Fuck the bullshit.
Hey, where you
Hey,
guys at right now?
that's why I'll be like,
I'm
nigga,
on
put her
my
on the
way
line,
that
nigga. Let
way.
me holler at her,
Hey,
nigga.
just hit me when you
Let me
get back
holler at
though,
her,
Troops,
nigga.
because I'm gonna be there all night.
No, we're
I got a room
what?
and everything,
Oh, you're
so
gonna.
I'll be there all night.
Oh, nigga, if you're gonna. Oh, okay, you're staying in. Oh, we're good then. We're extra good. All right. Oh,
All right,
I
for
got
sure, bro. I'm
you.
gonna hit
Hey,
y'all.
hey, believe me, yo, I got you.
Got you, bro. Gonna get a couple GTAs. Let's
Hey,
say.
I'm on the
you,
freeway
you might
already.
even you might even leave with this one.
You know, we riding Dolo up the state.
I don't even
You
know.
All right,
ride solo
Can
from state to
you
state?
wear that hat in Long Beach?
Hell
I don't
no.
know.
Hell no. That nigga gonna be smacked right when he walk out the house, nigga. Bing. East
All
what,
right, I'm
nigga?
gonna see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna see you guys in a
All
minute.
right, Troops, hit me,
All right.
bro.
No, we're gonna leave. You got my number, nigga.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, you know, when you
Oh no,
back, I don't
you
want to
got.
hit you when you're still busy.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna call you.
All right. It's supposed to be like 100 degrees up here.
Hey, where you at, young?
On the 5,
Calaveras.
Yeah.
Clovis. Can't hear you. We
Definitely
don't want to
can't
hear.
hear.
We can't
Hell
hear
no. Hey,
that.
what's her name? Hey,
Round the world
hey,
on the
hey.
gangsta lean.
Adina Howard ain't about to get me demonetized. Fuck that bitch.
All through the night. So good with me.
No disrespect to her, but I'm just saying.
Hey, no disrespect to religions either, right? But why do y'all believe in what religion y'all believe in? What makes you believe that what that religion has taught to you, and this to everybody out there, if you're in the comment sections too, what makes you consistent? Everybody has a different religion, right? Everybody has a different say about all this, right? Everybody reads different books at the end of the day, right? But then at the back end of the day, it's all supposed to be the same book, right? At the same time. So what makes it what makes one religion like different from another when really we come from one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I be
If I
wondering
may,
that, like all the
hey,
debates about it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, you're right because it's like I ask myself now today, why why can't God be a woman? You brought that up a while ago on one of the lives, right?
I said
But
I
it
think
makes you
God is a
think.
woman.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They come
That's
through like champions all the time. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So no, you're right.
you
I'm
are
I'm I'm I'm
we are God, right? Put it this way: we are a human God, right? Because our little sperm things, right, create babies, right? True
Mhm.
facts, right? But now you think about it, nigga. We is not creating a fucking from an embryo, from an egg, nigga. We is not inside of us, nigga, building something from nigga from the heart, nigga, to the intestines, to the liver, to the kidney, to the lungs, helping them breathe. Like you think about certain shit like that, right? So that's why do they have us in this fucked up world to think like this? That's why niggas think so demonically about certain shit.
Ooh, you taking me deep. Draysky, stop doing that, Benji. You taking me deep because no, that's real shit. And I want people that's on the channel to think about that for real. Because think about that though, just because I thought about it and it drives me nuts because I can't figure it out. But you're right, Draysky. I
And
feel
that's
you,
why I don't want to
bro.
pick no religion. That's why I can't say, oh, I'm a Christian or oh, I'm this or I'm that. Nah, nigga, I just believe in God, my nigga, because I know it's a God. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I know that. So all the rest of the extra, all the Holy Ghost, man. I caught the Holy Ghost, man. When I got caught up a few times, man, the Holy Ghost, boy, you better do this shit again, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you talking about a ghost? Look, y'all caught y'all Holy Ghost, right? Y'all was locked down behind bars. That shook y'all. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, and I believe too, like murderers and all them people that do things right now. Some of them get out, right? Now everybody praying to God to get out, right? Right? I
Mhm.
think I think when the motherfuckers die and the motherfuckers kill people, I think when they serving their time and they end up beating the case or something, right? I think that's a stroke of God because God probably ain't condemning you for what you did. He forgave you already when you said I'm sorry for killing a man anyway, right? So why you
Mhm.
still mad at me? Because I smoked your homie. God forgave me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like the DA might let me out on a good note today. You know what I'm saying? Just cause.
But
You know what I'm saying?
how does that change if you add moral universal laws in there.
But what is morally right though in
You
America?
nothing.
See, the reason why I watched 12 Years a Slave this morning, so I'm not sure y'all want to go there right now, man.
No, I would like to because you started it up, and I always want to because my thing is I'm not knocking nothing about slavery and all that extra BS, whatever. Like when certain black people lived in the same zip code as certain white people, they wasn't slaves.
well,
They were residents.
let me roll up, my friend,
You know
and
what
we
I'm
can go
saying?
deep.
Right. Cause I think about shit like that. Like nigga, you gotta think slaves were like criminals, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they were.
Hood,
That's what slaves were.
yes.
Slaves weren't just an actual black people. We're gonna get this black family and make them slaves. No, them niggas had to fight through their life, but at the same time, they were residents, nigga. We was residents. It was criminals that fucked up that turned into slaves. It wasn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna get these whole black people where they're all fucking slaves, all cotton field. Nah, nigga, because white people work the cotton fields too as normal jobs.
Irish
I
and
mean,
the
like,
natives.
and the natives,
Indigenous.
and the natives. Everybody was in the cotton field. Nobody want to bring that up though. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. So it's like when you live in the same zip code, area code as me, my
They
nigga.
wasn't forced. The natives probably
True,
was,
true,
but the white people they
true.
wasn't forced.
True, they wasn't.
Now the indentured servants that's different.
Right.
Oh, Dirt, you know your history too, Dirt. I love that shit. There
I
you
just
go.
wondering.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Ja, come on, man. You
Mm.
know I'm an onion. You know I'm
I
an
love
onion,
that
man.
shit. I love when people know they shit. That's all I'm saying. So
Look,
yeah,
I went to
yeah.
church myself every day, nigga. I used to walk through the heights on Sunday mornings and go to the little
Where
church
on
back
May?
off of Roanoke. I used to go up down May Street all the way in the back.
Roanoke
That
and
church all the
May,
way in the back,
yeah.
almost to right behind the park.
Yeah, that's
But my mama
right.
is a small little church.
I
Uh,
know you at.
uh, small little church. You go down a couple streets. Go
I,
through Roanoke. I believe. Oh man, something to my tongue. Whatever. But I used to go to church all the time by myself, right? Walking every day. My parents never forced me to go to church. I never had no religion put on me. And me personally, I mean, I listen to the word, but I mean, excuse me for everybody's church people. I mean, I was going for the females. You feel me? So it was a certain vibe for me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I was sitting there praying, like, damn, I pray I go on a date with her tonight. You know what I'm saying? That was some weird shit, but I was a kid though, and my parents didn't force it in me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it not being enforced in you, it's like I think it's better for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can pick your own path. Parents make their own.
yeah,
Parents make their kids go this path. You're
yeah,
gonna be this, and you're gonna be that. And half the
yeah,
time you confuse them,
yeah.
fuck their whole world up, and now they don't even know where they at in the world because somebody just told them Christianity just started 300 years ago. But everybody being
Yeah.
Christian. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Real shit. Real
I
shit.
mean,
Tell
I'm
them,
just
hey
saying
Dre,
though.
get on them, Dre.
I
Like,
mean, I'm just
nah,
saying.
they get
I tell
on,
niggas I just look
Dre.
like this. I just look like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Looking fly to them motherfucker too. You bringing the old school shit back too. I like that shit.
Trying to
I'm at
be, man.
1% always. But hey, Dre
I
Ski,
gotta look. I gotta make
big
sure I come
homie,
here looking good for dirty man in the hood, man. You feel me? So I don't want no flaws on the nigga. I am seeing.
That nigga
hey,
got
hey,
the
looking fly to
nobody
them
can rock.
motherfucker.
Jack,
Look at that
I can. I
motherfucker.
take a bunch of ground, then I put his face in the sand. Trendsetter, I'm fed up. My rhymes are good. I got the code.
Hmm. Keep
All right,
shooting.
Biz
Come
Marquis.
on. Rest in peace, Big Mark. I
I
did
threw the
something
old school
wrong.
thing on for Marquis today. You feel me?
Yeah, I see you, boy. Trust me, I see you, boy. I know, because
Me
I'm a
too.
hip hop fan.
You
You know
know.
what I mean? Who's that? That's
You
Drew's
know.
over there. Yeah, I fucks with you,
That's
Dre,
Big
and
Bad
I
working
fuck with
probably.
them. A big bad. Oh, you know what? Let me hold it. I gotta make it quick because I'm at 1%, literally. I apologize, Big Bad. I called you Big Pizza yesterday. I apologize to both. I shouldn't have said that. I was, man, y'all just got that big in your name, but I fuck with y'all though. And shout
Hey,
out to
John,
the
I
big
wrote
homies
this
up
down
there.
for you. I wanted
Oh,
you to
right
hear this
on.
conversation.
See, that's why, Ja, you need to go plug your phone in.
I know. I'm about. Let me charge up. And now I'm finna eat. Actually, I'm finna eat some French.
Okay. Well, guess what? We'll use your avatar while you charging your phone, and we'll watch your avatar bounce around and hear your voice. Oh, and he's gone. Hey, you know, I personally too, I start shit up like this because I like to learn too. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a learning lesson out of all this at the end of the day. You dig what I'm saying? So I know you got hella knowledge about shit, and other people do too. So don't want y'all think I'm sitting there trying to start an argument with nobody at all. I don't want to debate. I'm just asking the when, whys, who's, and where's. You know what
So
I'm
there's a
saying?
book called "The Blacks Who Wrote the Bible."
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker is hella thick.
What does that consist of? Because you know I ain't a book reader, so I mean,
It basically breaks down the characters in the Bible, how they were actually black, but with historical facts. I mean, with historical shit. But
mhm.
dude also had an optimistic view as far as like, I mean, not an optimistic, but a realistic view. Like, if this religion was so potent, it's the greatest thing that you guys. Why are you leaving your country to bring it over here? Like they already had their own shit going on. So why would you force your religion on theirs if they had their own going on?
Mhm. Mhm. Do you believe blacks are from Africa?
Yes, I do.
Do you think do you think there was blacks here before Africa's even thought of?
You mean when all the continents were connected?
Yeah, because you know they say Africa is really not even a country at the same time.
Well, once upon a time, all the continents were one, and it was called Pangea,
Okay. Who
and
called it that?
everything.
Who called it that?
Why is it called Pangea?
Who called it that? Where did that name come from? Like, where did it originate from?
Let's see. Where does the name Pangea come from? Pangea's existence was first proposed in 1912 by a German
19,
meteorologist
19 when?
12
Okay.
by Alfred Wagner as a part of his theory of the continental drift. Its name is derived from the Greek Pangea, meaning all the earth. All the earth, meaning Mother Earth, meaning Motherland.
Right. So then what is Africa then? If it's all one. And that was in 1912, you said, right?
Hmm.
That was kind of soon.
For them to figure that out, huh?
My great great grandmother, she was born in 1906.
Hmm.
So see how they teach a certain thing. That's why I be confused about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Not really confused, but like, damn, this shit crazy. This weird. Like, what? Like, what do you believe on this earth? What can you believe?
And that was 335 million years ago.
335 million.
335 million years ago when all the continents were one. It assembled from earlier continental units approximately 335 million years ago and began to break apart 175 million years ago.
I'm just wondering
What
who's
makes
writing.
that book any truer than the Bible?
That's
Is
what
what
I'm
I
just
want to know.
saying. Who's writing
You
these
know what I'm
history
saying?
books? Because
So
now,
if they say the Bible's false that because a man wrote it, well, a man wrote that too. So what makes it real?
Historic, well, shit.
Because none of
We
us
could,
were
we
around to
could,
see it. So we're going off of people that were not alive anymore of what they encountered. But how do we know?
right?
You understand what I'm
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
saying? How do we know other than what the fucking masses want us to believe?
Because they say history repeats itself, right? Okay, well, I ain't seen no Mayflower coming through this ocean lately. I ain't seen the Shanghai dynasty taking over some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'm talking. I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, this homie always got some bullshit to say. Don't he?
I
I ain't seen no fucking Mayflower go fucking telling them.
I
Oh
mean, but
shit!
at the same time, though,
bet you don't even teach that really
you
no
ever
more.
seen the Ark, Noah's Ark?
I have not.
I have not.
I've heard that there, but even then, that could be built by another man. You know. So how do we know any of it's true? We don't. We're just living day by day and
And
making our own judgments. You
And
know
as
what I
they
mean?
say, the Holy
And at the
Spirit,
end of the day, it's
Jesus is an
whatever makes
entity,
you
right?
rest easy at night. If you believe in this and it helps you think that you're gonna be okay after this world, then hey, do you? That's what I say.
But if Jesus
Uh,
is an entity, right? So
yep.
that means the Noah's Ark was
Was
characterized
real.
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And as far as him being black, well, I guess if people from Israel are black, then yeah, he was black.
Right. If they're close to the sun, that makes sense.
Yeah. But anyways,
But who's to
what's
say who
everyone
the fuck
smoking
we
on
are?
this morning? Forget all the philosophy. What's everyone smoking?
We smoking philosophy today.
Yes.
Hey, pinche Dre, man. I'm gonna
Hey,
name my
look,
strain that. That's gonna be my strain.
real talk. You know why I don't why I don't have like. I figure I had enough deep conversations in prison for
Hey,
everybody.
Hey, but you know
you
what
know
though?
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it's healthy,
Yeah,
Dirk,
bro.
because Dirk, you have other insight, and everybody thinks people that believe in what you do believe in at the same time, right? And then other people can learn. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, not knowing things, because who knows what to say. I mean, if it's true or not true, there
Yeah,
has to be some belief to it, right? Because it was written, right? So we can take it how we want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter how anybody wants to take it, but I mean, somebody wrote the shit down somewhere sometime in their life. It maybe got rewritten like telephone, like you know what I'm saying, like it got mixed up with words, but this shit's been there. You know what I'm saying? It's been said for a reason. I be wondering these questions in my head because I know don't nobody
You
got
and the
all the
rest of
answers.
us. You and the rest of us, man. Fuck.
Yeah, because nobody got all the answers. And then when you ask them questions like I asked them, I know it's kind of like a dumb, not dumb, no question's dumb, but it's kind of a question like, what is this nigga talking about? Like they're in their head thinking because it's just supposed to be that way because it's
Well,
written. You
yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
some people are so easy to believe whatever is shoved down their throat, and
Right.
no, even if it's by your parents, you know what I mean. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
firm believer in there comes a time when you got to make your own decision in life, and in what you believe in and what you following. You know what I'm saying? And even your
Right.
parents couldn't be able to fucking stop that once you're on your own. But some people just believe anything and everything, and they just think that everything is so real that you're the fucking weird one because you're questioning it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. My take, I'll tell you this. I believe what I believe, and I don't force it on nobody else. But I believe one thing right now. I believe that prayers are answered. I'll tell you that right now.
What's BDS mean?
I believe it means bulldogs, homie. Come on now, guy.
What's BDS mean?
It means bulldogs.
Oh,
That's what I
mm.
believe. I believe that
Hey,
I don't have all the answers, but I believe that my prayers have been answered.
did
I
you?
believe.
Hey, Drake, did you go on a spiritual journey to come to the conclusions that you did?
yeah.
That's why that shit is deep. Like I went on a spiritual journey. Like I had to really get to know myself.
It was when I really did it. It was when I was fighting my sobriety. You dig what I'm saying? Off of alcohol and shit. You know what I mean? It was a while. So
Oh, so you got
me
that over.
me gradually coming like I ain't been myself, nigga. You feel me? Like I finally realized who the fuck I was when I stopped drinking. If, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I finally became human now. You dig what I'm saying? I became like one really because it's like I was always altered. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't never on the. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Drinking all day, niggas low. That's cool. Niggas is straight airheaded dumb niggas because you're not making nothing. You ain't thinking clear at all. You know what I'm saying? So me drinking and shit, like I smell like reeking alcohol everywhere I went, damn near. Even if I wasn't drinking, it was out my pores. You know what I'm saying? It was bad. So when I started coming to myself and just nigga meditating to myself by myself and like having that spiritual kickback in me, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I felt totally different. I mean, even people tell me, damn, Dre, you a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That I don't drink no more. When I was drinking, nigga, it was all bad. That's why I say I'm the devil's angel at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, but I was though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was bad as fuck, but I was still that cool dude that was inside. That was that shit. You know what I'm saying? And finally, it's coming out though. You know what I mean? I admit that. Finally, it is.
They say that a man's brain is not fully developed till he's 40.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's when he's truly OG.
And I guarantee. And you know what's so funny? When I got closer to 40 and shit,
What does that mean for us, Dirt?
or lightweight kick it in lightweight. You know what I'm saying? But it was like was more of a gradual thing. Like I don't think
What is
women understand like this. Okay, with cheating, right? All of us has probably
it?
cheated before in our past, and all of us had bitches,
Oh,
all of us fucking hoes, right? But
not
women
me.
don't understand niggas. I'm just saying it in the sense of
I'm just
talking, but
kidding, Dre. I'm just
y'all
kidding,
know.
Dre.
But I want to say because you was locked up, my nigga. My bad, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, right? Like niggas clicking their brain, men do whatever at a certain time. Like we ain't tripping off cheating no more. The fuck,
Yeah.
like it's no more fascinating to you after a while. You know what I'm saying? But women
That's
don't
what I was
understand
trying
that.
to tell the
You know what I'm
kid
saying?
last night.
It's
Remember?
like
I was telling
it's not
fucking
fascinating.
Enzo.
Like I'm cool with being home with you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I love you.
That's
You
what I
cool.
was
I don't
trying
need
to
no other
tell
woman.
Enzo.
I'll go just arguing with you and all that, but I don't
Right.
need no other woman like you think I used to. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Right.
got a
And
bad rep
besides,
on
they
men
don't
too,
want
though.
our asses
You know what I'm
anyways.
saying? Like I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes still get gripe from their woman from their past.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it too.
And you've totally changed as a human being. Like Dirt, you guys are fully rehabilitated, right? But
Well, I don't know
not
about
nobody
fully,
else's
but we're
eyes.
on our way. We're on
Not
our
other
way.
people's eyes. You ain't fully rehabilitated. No, sir, Reed Bob, you still that penitentiary nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, and I know how that feels because I'm still that hood street nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't change for nothing to nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still that hood nigga. I might steal from you. I might and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I still get that everywhere. So I know that jacket that's
Yeah.
on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucked
Yeah.
up.
I get it, and you're right. You're definitely right. Excuse me, friend, my friend. Yep, you're right. But you know what? It's just like that's the same thing. You just basically put it into better words what I was trying to tell Enzo last night.
Uh huh.
That's what I was trying to tell him. Remember, like that's because he's young that he has that thought process. To
Right.
go run across the planet chasing tail.
Right.
There's gonna come a time where there's more important shit than that.
Look, we
So
got 22 in the audience now, man, because we talking about
Mm-hmm.
something. You feel me? Because we talking about something, and we not arguing about it. We just talking about it.
right,
That's you know what I'm saying.
that's pretty fucking big right there. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Because certain things, but the questions I got, that's the thing. The things I say and what I be asking and saying, bro, niggas be like, this nigga
Yeah.
crazy. Nah, I'm just asking the shit that y'all won't ask. I'm saying it because y'all
Right.
scared to. You know what I'm
Saying what
saying?
everybody else is thinking. That's
Yeah.
me.
You know what I'm saying? If you
Saying
thinking
what
it,
everybody's
I'm
thinking.
speaking it, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? Straight up.
I do. That's been my problem. It's a blessing and a cursing. I'll tell you that.
But see, with mine, I do it on more. See, you do it on a different level. I do it on a level to where I can humbly do it, or I can do it as an asshole. You just do it as an
Yeah.
asshole.
Oh, come on, guy. Sometimes I'm humble.
I'll just
That's
fucking with
just
you, dog.
hey, where I come from, it takes that to get your point across.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. But a lot of people don't understand that though. That I don't know.
Here, let me mute him out for a minute so I can make some noise real quick.
So you know what it is too though? It's failure. The reason why people mess up in life because they don't want to fail. And they should just fail and let it happen till you learn from it instead of pushing the limit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I learned from others' failures too, though. That's why I always ask questions.
Yo, hit that like button, y'all two out there. Y'all tap in. What'd you say now?
I learn from other people's failures
Right. You're
as
supposed to
well as
learn.
mine. Like I look at
Mhm.
like how we read books, we had to read people experiences too. Why you were successful or why did you fail? And that's where the real jewels is. Otherwise, you just take everything face value. Nah, hell nah. Very rarely, just think all the people that we seen take losses in the game, we just hear about it, but we don't get to ask them, what would you have done different?
Right.
We don't
Right.
get to ask them questions, but then when you trapped in the box in the pen, shit, you got the best of the worst losers or the worst of the best losers, however you want to look at it.
Right.
So I had a man. The yard was an encyclopedia for me, an
Mm.
encyclopedia of knowledge and experiences and parts of California I'd never been, heard, or nothing.
Would you say it was a good at the end of the day? Not. I know niggas hating that it's not good, but would you say it was a good thing for you?
It was definitely a good
Did it
thing
help
for
you
me.
out? Did it help you out in life? You think?
I think we'd probably
Hell
be dead
yeah.
if we never went to
Yeah.
jail. We'd probably be
I was
dead already.
definitely on a highway to hell.
I was definitely on the highway to fucking my casket. I'll tell you that. If I didn't go to jail, I would probably for sure not know any of you guys. Because I know they would have fucking took me out the game already. You know what I mean? I'm
Hey,
lucky
Dre,
they still don't.
notice I paused after that. Highway to
I
hell.
pretty much, I think I
Mhm.
probably would
Like,
have got taken out by the cops, honestly, if I
like
never
at
went to
the,
jail.
hey,
Hey,
Dre,
Turbo, what you mean by it's not you? People will do what they did. Move on. I'm trying to understand what Turbo's saying. Go ahead.
but picture this. At 17,
Hmm.
my mind, I was in my mom's attic. At 17, I was in my mom's attic with 2 backpacks full of guns.
Mm.
Talking about, yeah, I'm about to put these ones up for the summer. I'm gonna just walk around with these ones right here. At 17, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with my life. I know that the military came, tried to get me, and I laughed at them. So if you would have asked, and I was, this was a summertime, so I'm getting ready to turn 18. Well, so I thought. So my mind frame was fucked off.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
So I had to like this. That was basically how I had to get a. What's that one? A sweep where the karate kick, the sweep where you think you going and they sweep your feet from up under you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got swept.
Damn.
But that's what it took because I wasn't thinking right. Like me, they had to remove me from the streets.
Hmm. See, I think if I'd have just stayed at home, I'd have probably had life problems. But luckily, I was like a to myself type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was always wiggling. I was trying to get out to the next city, the next state. You feel me? So luckily,
You
I
know,
had to mind. Nigga, I'm bouncing. Nigga, I'm leaving. I'm just going anywhere I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it.
in the hood, the ballers was the heroes. Like
Right.
them the niggas that was going out of state
Right.
and coming back. We was seeing the end results like flip cars and shit like that with the
Mm-hmm,
beat, but
mm-hmm,
they wasn't telling us how to go
About
get
the
it.
indictment, they didn't tell you about the indictments.
mm-hmm.
Pessimistic.
Ours was a little different. I think in Chicano neighborhoods, we knew that our big homies just got out of the pinta and fucking we were obsessed with that. You know what I mean? We were fucking literally obsessed with
That's
that shit, you
crazy.
know?
Every Hispanic, Mexican guy, whatever gang do that I hear, they all say that shit, bro. Every single
For
last
real.
one of them say, "I was waiting to get locked up, Holmes."
I was, man. I was right on schedule, man. At 17, when I hit DVI, I was right on schedule. Right
That's
on
what I'm
schedule.
saying. That all of them say that shit. That's crazy, bro.
I was on schedule, but I wasn't shit. I
You
was on
weren't,
schedule
Yeah.
too. Shit.
you weren't trying
You
to
were
fuck
on
with it though,
schedule. You were,
nigga.
but the only difference is you probably weren't thinking that that was what your future was supposed to be, were you?
No.
I don't think no one thinks that.
No, I did. We did.
Even when the police was parked around my corner watching the house, I still was like, whatever it took to convince myself otherwise.
What's
Like,
happening?
don't get me wrong. We weren't going to fucking surrender. You know, there was no surrendering or nothing like that, but it was definitely like the next level of the game. Is the
Yo,
way we were
that
taught. You
nigga
know?
Turbo must got some little small, skinny, little pokey thumbs because that nigga can type hella fast, bro. That nigga
Probably typed in fucking Vietnamese and shit, right?
is.
That's why it's
Vietnam.
comment warrior.
Man said pokey thumbs.
That nigga got the warrior thumbs.
Me, I be trying to get my motherfucking words in and the fucking lives in and shit while I'm typing. Nothing like a nice little fucking. Gotta stay hydrated when it's hot outside. You feels me?
On it. I had about 5 thoughts right now.
Man, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, but you don't fucking want. Oh shit!
Kids, we do not participate in anything that is going on in that ice chest.
Oh no, there's just Arizona tea right here.
That's it.
See? Con pepino right here.
They
Yeah,
made new cans, so it's all right.
pepino right there. That's the. Yeah, this ice
That's
chest
that
right
green
here.
tea. That's that fire right there.
That
This
fire
this ice
water.
chest is in compliance with OSHA regulations.
Yeah.
Hey, Skyler, what we got going on, man? Where we at in the movements?
I got like 3 more days of work. Then I gotta
Hey,
just
Joey.
sell all my shit.
Listen,
I'll probably be gone in 2 or 3 weeks.
what do you think?
You been saying 2 or
Hold
3
on.
weeks for 2 or 3 weeks.
I
Well,
was just about to say the same shit.
What do you think of that?
I put in my notice at work. Then we got rained out for a week and a half.
On the 4th of
I
July,
told him I'd
they
finish
put
this
their fire
job, so that set me back
around from
a
my
week
house
and a
on
half.
Saturday. They shot all the finales.
But we're fixing to finish this job, so
Yeah,
Hey, that's the trip, man. Time fly.
I was
Shit.
shooting straight for the fucking police chief.
I didn't work
Hey, I
like
ain't,
10 days because
No,
of
because
rain,
he's on
so
Badger Flat,
that
so that
just
was
set
the
me back
safest
completely.
direction, you know.
Hey,
I
So,
ain't
I
gonna
didn't even
lie.
realize that 10 days
because
passed
there's a
that
lot of
you
people
hadn't
out, you
that
know
you
what I mean?
wasn't working. I'm so used to you being in a truck or on a tractor. Shit.
Yeah, I worked this last week. I had like 3 days, 4 days of work. But
Yeah, that's what's up.
in my line of work, when it rains, we're shit out of luck.
I was gonna ask you about Texas' view of religion, but then I realized football is Texas religion.
People are real religious down here.
Very religious.
Tell me about it.
It's like it's the South, homie.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in God, you're on the outside down here.
Mm,
For a long time, I was rocking with I didn't believe in anything, but here recently, my thoughts have changed on the matter. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I hadn't been shown anything until here recently, but there's been some things happen that I can't explain.
Hey,
Hey, Skate,
that's hard.
would you care to share?
Just like fucking up relationships for 3 or 4 months at a time, and then you just have this realization. I ask the universe. I don't know what I believe in. I don't know if the Bible's right. I don't. You know what I mean? But you ask the universe for help, and the universe gives you help.
Yes.
Bing, 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 bing,
If you
bing,
if you
bing,
humble
bing.
yourself enough to ask for it, it comes to you.
Now,
Man.
yes, to piggyback off of that, right? That's what I was gonna say. Like I was telling on the other line, I remember I was with Drina on here and your sister, right? Everything that I've wanted and everything I've been like at first I wasn't asking for nothing. At first I wasn't really believing in nothing, right? It was like whatever. I wasn't really feeling it. Like
I know
I
exactly what
I,
you're saying.
I didn't have to connect with the universe, right? And then
I needed
like
some proof. I needed to see something.
right. Then I started coming together with it, right? The first proof I got when I said it was a few months before or whatever. I said, God, you give my wife back to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I fucked up with her. I said, God, give my wife back to me. And I swear to God, I start doing right. Right. Next few months, nigga, next thing you know, I started just talking to my baby mama, my wife, whatever, boom, boom. Next thing you know, we meet up and she come to Sac Thanksgiving Day. Whatever, boom, we end up getting back together, right? Boom. So everything else, I was like, man, I need to do this. I need to do this. And I got to myself spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? What you said, what you was talking about, Dirt? And that's what I came to myself spiritually, like 36, 37, 38. I was, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, I was completely like on some other, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now I believe it. You know what I'm saying? So now that's why I stay
Right.
happy. Now I ain't
Hey,
getting a reason to be mad, nigga.
hey, the reason why I know the universe is real is because I had to rely
Right,
solely on it.
right,
Right.
right,
Solely on the universe. So
right,
man,
I can bring it
right.
all down to one. I was having a really bad day, like probably fixing to do some dumb shit. You know what I mean? And I was in the store with a fucking drink in my hand and my last couple dollars in my pocket to buy that drink. And this old dude in front of me I never seen before just swung around. He bought my drink and just swung around and said, "It's gonna be all right, big dog," and walked out of the store.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck was that?" You know what I mean?
Did I tell y'all the
Like,
story about
I
that
never
too?
that's
It
the
happened to
spoke
me.
spirit.
to him.
That was the spirit speaking through him.
We never
Because
looked at each other.
sometimes I've done that to people. I speak to people and don't even realize I'm speaking to them. That's just the spirit speaking through.
And I'm not a real
You ain't
approachable
gotta be no
person.
preacher, no pastor. You ain't gotta be none of that for the spirit to speak through you.
When I'm standing in line at the store, I'm not real approachable. You know what I mean? I got a fucked up look on my face usually. And this old boy just out of nowhere just, "Hey, it's gonna be all right," and just walked out.
I had a white dude do that to me a couple months ago, bro. because I couldn't get the money off my card in time. Had hella cards and shit, right? So he just walked up to me. It was like taking money out the ATM machine, but I think that was on some other level too, shit, because of this too. At the
Hey,
same time, it
hey,
was because of this too, though.
hold on.
You know
Let
what
me
I'm
pause
saying?
this real quick. Out of
Yeah,
respect,
yeah.
nobody has dropped the super chat on this live. We have momentum going. I would appreciate it if some people would drop a 420 or something.
Drop a couple dollars, folks.
Drop a 420 one time.
You know
Cause
you
there ain't
fix to
been
go to
that
the
one
store
super
and buy a
chat
pack of
this live, and it
cigarettes.
seemed like the lives we talking about, like deep shit. Them would be the ones that you know, cause everybody pulling something out of this shit. Even I'm pulling shit out this shit.
I
Yep.
figured I'd hop on since I seem to have started this
Not really.
with my Hebrew.
No, it's good
No, I'm glad. I'm glad that you know, talking about.
because this world is. If you think about it, right, Jesus. Okay, we're saying Jesus, right? The entity, right? He's Jewish, right?
Yeah,
So why everybody else trying to be Christian and Baptist and Methodist and Catholic? And if the main part of the source is Jerusalem,
You're looking out,
Jesus.
Debo. Good looking out.
I was forced to go to CCD, Catholic, whatever you call it.
I think not to cut you off quick before you finish. Back
No, go
east,
ahead, Joe.
most women go to Catholic schools, don't they?
But I didn't go to a Catholic school. I just went to Sunday school. That's what it is. Sunday CCD is called, the Sunday school.
My
Thank
mom and
you.
aunties, they went all to Catholic
Thank
school.
you, babe.
They were
And
in
I
Catholic
made my
school.
first communion, and then, well, I was baptized, and I made my first communion, and then I was a dropout, I guess, because I didn't do the whole what comes after that, confirmation.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of the Catholic Church, but I mean, I don't knock anybody's religion.
I don't
And
either.
Jared, I wasn't saying you were either. I was
Yeah.
agreeing with what you were saying
Oh
earlier.
no, I'm just making sure.
Nah,
I'm making sure the
and
world knows that.
what started it is I asked the question that you know what, I don't think nobody can answer that. Like if Muslims in prison, we call them Ak, and we refer to them as Ak, but yet that's a Hebrew word,
Right.
and they speak Arabic, but it's Arabic Hebrew, and if that's the connection to Christianity, why would they allow themselves to be Ak, called Ak?
Right.
Like
And why is
holy.
it all separate? Yeah, I hear you.
So that was just that was
Oh, look
off.
at the super chats.
Hey, Jay Bird, good looking out, man.
Drina, hey
Benji
Queen.
Atkins.
Benji. Hey, I'm working the machine, driving with my nigga in the front seat, filming passenger sometime, back seat too, nigga trunk too. I'm everywhere, and I'm supporting the machine. Y'all better support, dog.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I was a little confused. Like I'm like Dre. I know we shooting that shit right now. Like
Right,
I know we shooting some real live jewels right now,
right,
and
right,
this is when it should be going down.
right, right,
Because
right.
other channels they don't be talking about nothing and it's going down. So we trying different things, really talking about some stuff. We gonna call Dre the can opener.
The
The
opener.
can opener, like Dre, like he like to open. And them questions be. Wait a minute, hey babe, I appreciate you. Mm-hmm.
Aw, Drina.
Shout out to the
Mm-hmm.
queen.
How you doing, Queen Drina? And
Mm-hmm.
I learn a lot from Drina's videos too, the knowledge that she spits. I love Drina's videos.
Man, that's what's up.
It's
If you
cherry.
ain't subscribed to Drina's channel, Drina's Haven 916. Show some support and subscribe to her channel.
That's right.
Sacramento in the building.
Drina's Haven 916.
Sacramento with the takeover, man.
Devo, I thought you was coming on.
Debo,
Oh, he
Debo.
was asking for the link for me, but Debo, come on up.
Come on, Debo.
Go
Come
look
up.
on the
Debo,
916 channel. The links are there.
Debo be thinking his views is too strong.
No, please. That's the whole point. See, people need to start knowing that. Like, I don't think nobody view is weak because that's the view you was taught. That's the view someone taught you to view. You know what I'm saying? That's the view that's in your brain. That's what you want to say? That's beating into your brain is your own view of what you want to believe. So why? Who cares about your view? Your view is your view. Cool, cool, cool.
I'm
My
gonna
view
tell
is
Right.
you,
my view.
but I'm gonna tell you something though.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell anybody they're wrong. Sorry, Dirk. What was that?
But I'm gonna say this though. Like I say, that's number one of like things that I do not debate or really like inside
Right.
because I mean it can get like this hot, quick
Yeah,
if
that's a
you
bad
Yeah.
because
idea.
somebody will take it as a direct attack on
Right.
their whole faith system and it'll cause them to have a shutdown and they won't know how to do anything else other than to lash back.
So they be talking about don't discuss religion or politics at
Oh
the
man, it
dinner
could break up
table
families
or
and
whatever.
everything.
Yep.
Politics is different because but we still don't do that unless you are at the top of the discussion, like you are one of the most knowledgeables in this group about politics, then it's kind of okay because then you're teaching. But if you
Right.
just, but if it's my political beliefs against your political beliefs, that's
Yeah,
never going to end good, especially if we pit it against each other.
That's right.
right.
Right, right.
What
And
helps
Debo,
us is we're all
this ain't
smoking
religion,
weed.
Debo. We just chopping it, Debo. This ain't religion talk, man. It's
Ain't
just
nobody gonna
talking,
get
bro.
all hyped up while we're sitting here smoking blunt. You know what I mean?
Nah, man,
We're all just relaxing, listening.
I done looked in the face of people that was religious and just did everything that wasn't like, hey, Dre, did
Hmm.
you know I was with the Nation of Islam?
I would believe it.
Devo, you gonna learn today, he says.
I would believe it.
I got a video about it. But the thing is, I was in remember what we talked about? Okay, so this story right here.
Dope,
So
dope.
remember when we talked about attacking attacking the origin, like where it came from, like how it was given to you and why.
Yeah.
So my big cousin from the hood, Stephen, he
Hmm.
was he's a like a 5%er. Like I could never quite pin down what religion he was. He just would have faith. He was a spiritual person. So or is, excuse me. So one day after yard, I'm looking for him. Like I can't find him. I got his jacket. So then they said I think he went up in the chapel, right? So when I went to chapel, I went upstairs. Like now the upstairs in the chapel, it be some like real serious like political meetings going on and shit like this, like the upper echelon type people be in this motherfucker. So I'm thinking, I'm young dirt. I am who I am, but that's about it. Like I ain't talk 40-year-olds and things. So when the door opened, all I do is I see about like 6, 7 heads just turn. And they see me, they know me. I don't know them like that, but they know me from being on the yard and being wild. All of a sudden they was like, come on in, my brother. I was just coming to get this nigga his jacket. So I give him
Please
his
have a
jacket.
bean pie, mister.
Man, so I sit down. These niggas is discussing about forming like tribes that communicate with each other to so we could keep down like a lot of the problems that the blacks was having as a whole. Like they was on some real helping the community type shit inside prison. That was my language because I'm part of a tribe too. So that I fit right in. So next thing you know, they got to, they was like, look, my brother, we got services on this day. We'd like it if you show up. And my cousin was going, so I figured I'm going too. I ain't knowing I'm being singled out though the whole time.
Uh-oh.
So you actually you,
I ain't
actually
knowing I've been handpicked.
so you're under a summons right now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm listening to this shit. Next thing you know, I'm showing up. I'm hearing the message every Friday. Next thing you know, time go by. Now I'm at the door holding posts. Like shit, people coming in the chapel, they gotta come through me. I might show you where to sit and all that with my hand. I'm sitting in the front row with the, with the you feel me hand. Hold
Yeah,
on. If you're
yeah.
part of the nation, with the you feel me hand and everything. Cause I was with it. I did Ramadan. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is like a sense of entitlement. So anyhow, I end up getting caught with phones and get sent to Calipat. So then
Ugh.
when I get to Calipat, off top, I realized these Muslims is like gang members. Like they set tripping against the Nation of Islam. Like there's only one dude that's Nation of Islam on this yard, and he converting. So basically, I'm by myself. I went to their Ramadan service, and I was basically standing up against the wall. They come to say hi and bye. That's it. So I was feeling like an outcast. Like, damn, over here I was, I'm over here like this shit is fucked up. So then I get to Vacaville. I get sent back up north. Go to Vacaville, right? Man, I'm smoking weed. I'm doing drugs. I'm fighting on gang activities. Everything you could think of, everything you could think of, I was doing. So one day they got me holding posts at the services in Vacaville too. I'm holding posts and everything, hiding the motherfucker. Hiding the motherfucker. I'm walking the services because I'm not on my dean, right? So I'm knowing excuse me. So time is getting by. Like I'm like it'll pop up, it'll be service time. I'll be like, oh shit, it's service. I'm scrambling to push shit on. I just didn't smoke the blunt. Smoke the stick. So I'm scrambling. I'm in the chapel, like, they're gonna be able to tell I'm high. Yep. They're gonna say something. I'm pretty sure I'm high. I'm nodding off. So yeah. So so
I'm
so
pretty
so the pressure got to be so much that something had to give, man. Something had to give. So I went to went to dinner with the brothers at the time and sat down and told them literally, my brothers, I can no longer hold posts. I can no longer partake in nothing. I'm not following the steps. I'm not following the deen. I'm not praying 5 times a day. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not a representative of this. So with all due respect, I stepped down. I hope y'all ain't mad at me, right? They looked at each other. They was like, man, quite the contrary, my brother. It was like quite the contrary. They said, we respect you for telling us, like for sharing with us what happened and being up front. All we require is that you just come to hear the message. Still come hear the message. And that was my agreement.
What up, Nate, dog?
Wait a minute.
salute, Nate.
It
Salute,
is
salute.
it is Saturday.
Hey, yo.
It is all day.
100%. It is Saturday.
All day.
I had a 16 yesterday, so I couldn't work today.
Mm,
I know that's why. I know that's why you're saying it is Saturday, because
exactly.
You're trying to figure out my work schedule in your head. Like, why is Nate here this early?
That yes.
And
At home.
I was just saying he's not driving.
I had a good game yesterday. I blasted shit. Everything I hit went warning track.
I think I got an echo. Hold on. Yeah.
You sound all right on this end.
Yeah, but it's coming back twice. So me, Dirt, I'm gonna come back in.
I
Nate Diggity Dog.
about to come right back out.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Hi, Big Bad.
Hey, what's happening?
Chillin'.
How's everything over there? I heard you guys are getting hit with that Delta COVID shit.
Yeah.
All right, pretty bad. What's happening, homie?
What's going on, Nate Dog?
All right.
You know,
I
just putting
haven't
in a
really
little
heard too
Saturday
much
work.
about it, Big Bad, honestly.
How long you
No,
been watching, Nate? I'm waiting to hear I'm waiting to hear some, your views.
He said, yes, brother.
I thought you would never
I,
ask. So
I,
I thought you'd never ask.
He
I've
said,
been watching since you was talking about Islam.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh,
the
and how I
oh
started off
oh
the
hold on hold on hold
conversation.
on hold on. So the moral of that story, to sum it up, is I had to go back where it first was handed to me and evaluate the circumstances on how it was handed to me. And going back, would I still have said that? Well, I still had that same mind frame, knowing what I know now.
Hindsight's
And what was
2020.
what was your conclusion?
That it wasn't for me.
Okay, so let
Okay.
me. Okay, so my turn.
Yeah.
Your turn.
If you
All
may,
right.
mute
So
my
if you
shit.
may, if you
I'm
may.
about to mute my shit.
so I respect the way those brothers responded, uh, but they were wrong. They were wrong in the way they responded when you came and said that. And big salute for you coming and saying how you know what I mean, how you felt and how it wasn't for you and how that's not how you was gonna be doing it and how you was gonna rock it. However, I'm not trying to get all religious on your thing, right? But
No, this
Islam is not
today is open. It's open.
okay. So believing in God and believing in Islam is not something you go back and forth with. If you believe it, you believe it. Whether you're consistently 100% practicing like somebody says you're supposed to, and notice I said somebody says you're supposed to. You know what I mean? Not how God says you're supposed to. Um, that's neither here nor there. That's between you and your maker. You know what I mean? It's not. It doesn't mean that you're not a believer because you're not praying 5 times, or you're not posting security, or you're not, or if you're eating pork. These are all things that you have to deal with your maker. You know, no man can tell you you're not a Muslim. The Quran says, excuse me, the Quran says that anyone who believes in God, period, God, not Allah, not all these words are just different languages saying God.
As in, like, your higher power, correct?
Correct. Anyone
Okay.
that believes in God is a believer. I can't tell you because you don't practice how I practice that you're not no longer a believer. You know what I mean? Now, Islam teaches that some fall off the path. No one is perfect. You know what I mean? So for
Correct.
someone to say, okay, brother, we understand you not with this. No, a brother should have sat down and explained it to you like I'm explaining to you and saying, do what you feel like you got to do, brother, but understand that the path is here. You may stray from it, but it's always going to be there. Some people just take longer to get. Islam always teaches that every religion is just a path to God. It's just a path to God. So for anybody to tell you anything other than, bruh, keep doing what you're doing, man, just keep God first. It's ridiculous. It's
That
ridiculous.
that would have
I've
been, you know
actually heard
what?
the
That would have
mighty
been
Louis
that would have been
Farrakhan
highly
say that.
accepted too.
What you
Put it
just said.
like that.
I've heard one of his
Because
Yeah,
teachers.
I know at that time that was one of the most hardest things I ever had to do in my life.
right. And it's like I I don't really talk a lot about religion because also Islam teaches not to propagate your religion. Uh, um,
If I may, if I
no,
may, that'd be the first time Big Bad doing that.
yeah, Islam teaches that we're not to propagate the religion. And I'm not talking about Nation of Islam. I'm talking about Al Islam, the original Islam. Um, it teaches that you're not to propagate religion. Now, for those of you guys who don't understand what I mean when I say propagate religion, it means I'm not supposed to be standing outside trying to convince you to come to Islam.
Right. Your
That's not
witness
my
should
job.
bear fruit.
When
Right.
you're on your path in life, it teaches that every person is on their path. When they get to the path is when they get to it. They have to walk their path as they see fit. You know what I mean? Now, if their path leads them to Islam, okay, cool. But it's not a Muslim's job to convince anyone to come to Islam.
Right.
You know, and when they're doing that, it's like I'm forcing you or I'm trying to convince you to do something that you need to do.
So
Then
you feel me?
it's not
And
your intention won't be pure.
and that
Right.
guy ended up. He ended up his practices ended up getting like put out there. How he was fishing for people, like
Right.
they ended up running him off the yard.
I believe it. I
Like
believe it.
he literally was man.
Hey, it's crazy y'all talking about that, right? Because
Yeah.
every day or every morning, you see who hits me up every morning.
Yeah.
The nation.
Yeah.
Every day the
Yeah.
nation. Every day the nation hit me up, bro. So I already
Uh,
like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
hey, no
Hey,
disrespect. No disrespect to anybody. Only speaking facts. The nation is a racially based religion. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just that's just a fact. It's racially
yeah,
based.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Nate
according to
Dogg,
pardon me.
salute to you, bro. I said I
Oh,
wanted to tell you real quick. This is probably the most serious thing I ever say to you.
yes, sir.
But thank you for your explanation because that cleared some shit up in my own thoughts about, uh, the Quran and the Bible
Absolutely.
and the two. So I like the way you explained that. That was
Yes,
fucking
sir.
dead on.
I'm
That
glad
was
you were
dead on.
receptive, brother. I'm glad you were receptive, man.
That was
Um,
dead on, bro.
That's what's up.
like I said, you guys don't hear me talk about it a lot, but it's in here. It's in here. It's just if people ask me a question or if people start that conversation, then they'll see that I have an extensive knowledge of what I believe in. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I don't do certain stuff, and I only, it's bigger than I don't want no smoke. It's bigger than that. It's a
So
lifestyle.
can you? So I pretty much have always said this from the beginning about the things you don't debate in prison, and I said religion, sports, and politics.
Politics.
Facts.
So can you break down why?
Why you don't debate religion, sports, or politics
Yeah,
in prison?
yeah.
Well, first of all these things are hotbed subjects, right? And individuals, especially in prison, don't have the debate intellect on average uh, to uh, to to debate without bringing in anger or violence. Right. These are things. There's always going to be a difference of opinion with sports, obviously, with religion, obviously, and also with politics. And when we're talking about politics, I'm going to just go ahead and think that you're talking about actual governmental politics. You know
As
what
opposed
You know,
to prison
I mean?
politics.
As opposed to prison politics.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
I think depending on how long the person has been in prison, I
Right.
think they're one and the same, depending on
Well,
how long.
well,
Because
I believe that. Okay, I believe that the same kind of techniques and strategies are used in both types of politics.
Mhm.
I just, you know what I mean? I believe that the base of the word is the same. That's why we use it.
Yeah.
But they do it on a much larger scale in society as far as governments. But it's basically the same structure. It's the same basic structure. We strategize what we're going to do. We strategize who we're going to deal with. We strategize how to deal with what we're going to do. You know what I mean? All that is part of the politic of it. But getting into back to your original question, for me, that's one of the reasons I stopped playing basketball. One, because these sports eventually regularly lead to fights, lead to aggression. You know what I mean, and lead to crap talking. Anything that leads to crap talking, I used to start to veer away from later in my prison term. Um, and that goes right into the not having conversations about serious conversations about sports. Like perfect example, in 2000, 1999 slash 2000, right? 99, I believe it was. The Sacramento Kings were playing the Lakers in the playoffs, uh, and the Lakers, I think it was Robert Ory, I believe, hit a shot from damn near half court to end the game and win win the series with us, right?
Oh, two.
Piss
Yeah.
me off.
No, it wasn't 02. No,
Oh,
it
wait,
wasn't
so you
02
had two
because I was in
California
High Desert.
teams.
So this was the series we were playing them in when I was in 1999, whatever series that was. Because I know where it was when it happened because it was an incident. Now this goes right into the talking about sports and what can happen. Well, the homie Artie Bo decided to yell out the door because Artie Bo's a gambler. He
Yeah.
gambles on everything.
Oh, my mama.
So when they lost the game, instead of saying fuck the Lakers, he yells out his door, fuck LA.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Right? Now understand, we're in prison. 80% of people in most prisons are from LA. Depending on where you're at. Where we're at this in this building in High Desert, 80% of the
Facts.
people in this building were from Los Angeles. Right?
Facts.
So he yelled it out. As soon as he yelled it out, I already know what it is. Because then as soon as he yelled it out, Akiwe said, yell out his door, hey, you better watch your mouth. Right? So as soon as he do that, I turn to my celly, tell him put his boots on. It's almost chow time. Be ready because it's about to pop. Right? And he like, what? I said, Artie Bo just said something. And if anybody walk up on him, I'm getting off. Like, it ain't even nothing to talk about because I already know them niggas is coming out and they going to be ready to fight. And I knew it was going to be the Crips because Bloods would just come talk to him. They're like, come on, bro, you can't be saying that. You can't say it like that, bro. We from LA and we homies. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I knew them keyways at the end of the tier right there was going to be coming out trying to fight Artie. And I knew they were going to come out of we was on a 270. So I knew they were going to come out to the yard, walk to chow, because that's when we still walk to chow in the chow hall on the 270 yard up there.
Yeah.
I knew they were going to be waiting outside the yellow line because you got to go past that yellow line when you first walk out the building.
Yeah. After the
I knew they
pat
was
down.
going to be waiting for him.
Somebody after you get patted down.
Yeah, you get patted down, you walk out, then there's that yellow line, and you got to walk to chow. You're supposed to not stop, but I knew they were going to meander, right? I knew they were going to walk slow. So I tell Melly, hey, the first one that walk up on him, I'm gonna feed him like he a newborn baby and he's starving to death. And he like, okay, well, you gonna let Artie Bo talk to him? No, it ain't nothing to talk about because that dude ain't gonna have nothing to talk. Because I knew who the dude was that yelled, "Watch your mouth." And one, I'm not finna let you check nobody from my neighborhood and try to make us look bad. I don't care. Artie Bo might not get off, but I will. So, okay. So he is, and I'm waiting, and I told Melly, look, he waiting. He going slow. Him and his celly going slow. Look. So I seen Artie, and he was in the cell with Frank G. So I was like, okay. I walked down there. I told Melly, you know what I'm finna do? As soon as Artie come out, he stopped, and he turned around. And he was like, basically like, hey, man, what you was saying about L.A.? Artie was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I'm talking about the Lakers, man. I ain't worried about that. He said, no, cuz. And as soon as he catch cuz, I spun around in front of him like, yeah, say that shit to me, blood. He's like, what? And then a big, like, 8-on-8 started right there. Right? And because
All the
we
homies
not...
showed up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never been in one incident, right-handed guy, where cats from my neighborhood, no disrespect from nobody else, but where cats from my neighborhood was around me or anywhere close by me, and everybody from my neighborhood didn't get involved. Now, I'm not speaking on nobody else's neighborhoods. I'm not vouching for nobody else's stuff, but I ain't never been in one where it was another cat from the Heights that didn't help or didn't get involved.
Man, hey, it's so ugly now inside the way. Nigga,
But at the same time, it's
a Heist nigga have a problem, and they'll clearly see that he may be about to get jumped or something. And won't nobody move.
She didn't say I can put it on.
And here's the thing with me, like if you was around me, I ain't the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the world. Don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? But anybody from my neighborhood that was around me knew what I was gonna do. Whatever the situation was, if anybody tried to do anything from the hood, everybody from the Heights that was around me knew what was finna pop off. Like Artie Bo done got me into trouble like 4 times because of Artie Bo. You know what I mean? Artie Bo the slick talk. I'm a da. But I'm more the, hey bro, you can't talk to my homeboy like that. Like, hold on, man. Like, you better learn how to talk, nigga. And then motherfucker, well, I don't give a fuck what you was doing, nigga. He from my neighborhood, nigga. Okay, I was talking to him. Well, now you talking to me. So what we trying to do? I'll take his fade. You know what I mean? And every time, like, I don't know how it is now because I don't even really be around none of these youngsters. But when we was in the pen, especially High Desert, we was too short. We was too short.
And the person that we encountered, who on here we call Emotional Sally, I caught him fresh after he got stabbed in the head by the Southsiders in the day room.
Right.
In
and they
the
sent him out
head,
of high desert, and he came to
right
see
in
me.
the dome.
That was my first celly. So he turned me.
Oh yeah.
I probably wouldn't. I don't know, man. He turned me up. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Nah,
I
he
already was like activated, but just
yeah,
he
he was
put
my
the
celly
icing on
too.
the cake to where he fucked me up so bad. My reputation when I hit the yards was dirt gonna take off.
Yeah.
Like that
Did
was
he
my
fuck you?
like I embodied that title as being known as a rider. Still.
Yeah, he got me fresh out the shoe. When I went in the cell with him, I was fresh out of Corcoran. And I was already like way up here when it come to what we gonna do. That's all I wanted to know is don't come talk to me unless we ready to go do something. I don't, man. I'm trying to do these pull ups and chill, run some laps. I didn't gamble. I never gambled in prison. After 2003, I never drank in prison. I was always this guy right here, just this, like this, all the time. What's up, homie? What's going on? Everybody good? All right, I'm finna be up there by the bars, bro. If y'all need me, I'm up there. You know what I mean? Because you know, a lot of homies is running around with their tickets, trying to get tickets and play squares and do all the stuff they doing or hustle this or hustle that, find some tree, whatever. That wasn't my thing. Like
This
bruh,
nigga Big Bad did 9 years in the shoot.
it's a damn shame. Who he killed?
Hey, 9 years. That we had hella answers when the realization hit.
That's crazy. That's a long time.
Oh, he had an indeterminate. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, that's the only way you. That's usually the only way you doing that long. You got to have an indeterminate. Oh, he got a speaker off.
What's that mean exactly?
Indeterminate means you get put into the shoe without a release date from the shoe. Like they put you in there
Oh, okay.
until either you parole or there's no determined end to it.
Indefinitely.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
Yeah, but they banned it because of lawsuits now. Now they have to have a step down program after a certain amount of time. But before that was where they put most of the like if you were catching back-to-back shoes, they would validate you, especially if it was for gang violence. They would validate you and put you in Pelican Bay shoe.
Call you a political prisoner.
Yeah, basically make you a political prisoner and then lock you in there and just leave you in there. They ain't worried about it. There's people. I got a homeboy that just got out. Was one of the Okay, I gotta be careful what I can say and what I can't say. He was one of the founding group of a major organization, and he did 28 years straight in the shoe. Yeah.
Whoa. We thought 9 years was a lot.
Yeah, he did 28 straight. He finally he paroled out. That's how he got out of the shoe. Is he paroled because he got back on one of them life things. They gave him parole, and he got out and like even he was in the shoe so long because Dirt, you ever go to Corcoran Shoe? Okay, well Corcoran Shoe, for those who don't know, they have honeycomb doors. So even when you're talking in your cell, if I talk like this normal, you can hear me all on the tier what I'm saying, right? So you get used to talking. You get used to talking like in a whisper to your celly or whatever. You get used to doing that because you don't want everybody in your conversations, right? This man still talks to this day in a whisper when he talks.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely institutionalized. But being in the shoe for that long, I can't imagine not being like that. That's crazy, though.
Oh yeah, shit. The most I did in the shoe was 2 years, and I came out feeling. It felt weird getting out the shoe.
From Oak Park?
Nah, he from Oakland.
That was
4 years. That's a long. You said 24 years?
28.
honestly.
Damn.
Honestly.
Boy.
Yeah, he wanted it. Yeah, he wanted it once. Like the name is like one of them names. That's why I can't say his name. But
Would you
I mean, it's not that I can't. It's
What Dirt say at the beginning of his song about all them bullets? Sheesh. All them years? Sheesh, nigga.
He one of them dudes that when you talk to him, you automatically like he talks in a whisper and everything, but when you talk to him, you can feel it. You'd be like, yeah, all right, bro. Okay, I see. I
And
see.
you know what? That shit's really hard, dude. That's what I was telling these guys to not
Oh,
transition back, like to not even hit a mainline or a programming yard first before you go home. You know
Yeah.
what a shock? You know what a shock that is when you get home.
Right.
You know what I mean? And motherfuckers
oh, so
wonder why
Big
you're
Bad, you
fucking
came
off
right out from the
balance.
shoe too, Big Bad?
Yeah, I came straight home from there. I
So
went.
you come out
See,
from
me
being
and Nate were
solitary
backwards.
by
Me and Nate were
yourself to
backwards.
straight
I
to the
left high
streets, nigga?
drama.
That's crazy.
I left high drama and went to fucking to the shoe over there. He left the shoe and went to high desert. And it was backwards. We was backwards and shit.
No, no. I went to the shoe from High Desert.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you did. Oh, that's what
Yeah,
I did
yeah. I
too.
caught.
I thought you said you went to high desert from the shoe.
No, no. I went to New Folsom from the shoe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's the same thing. That
Then I
happened to
got
me.
kicked out of there. Then I got kicked out of there and went to Corcoran again. Then I went to New Corcoran. No, I went to Old Corcoran to a shoe again. Went to New Corcoran, and then they sent me to Centinela. Then they sent me to Pelican Bay after the ride in Centinela.
Ooh, that motherfucker was high, huh?
Yeah, but I was
Oh,
barely
Marty
in
Stockman.
I was barely in Centinela for 90 days before we caught a riot.
Hey, you ever run into a nigga named Antonio Smith?
Oh, he's
Antonio Smith.
AK?
That sounds familiar.
Short, bald-headed nigga?
Yeah,
Well, from
I
Oakland?
can't remember. You know how many short, bald-headed buff niggas I done met in my life?
I know, right?
And from Oakland?
Yeah, I know, right? No, he
But
did. That nigga stayed doing. He stayed getting locked up. I mean, Pelican, but he was always he been in and out probably since damn near. Probably just barely stopped going. Like in 2013, he probably just ended up getting out.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you wasn't my neighbor in
Yeah.
prison on the line, if you wasn't
Yeah.
my neighbor and you wasn't from Sac, it probably really wasn't. I probably wouldn't remember you like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like, I've seen 1,000 stabbings and I couldn't tell you 10 of the people who did them.
Man.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't fuck with them like that. You know what I mean? Like, when I was hustling and when I was doing my stuff, I knew people from other areas. You know what I mean? That I dealt with on that page. But as far as if you was from the Bay, I rock with cats from the Bay. But as far as like creating any kind of friendship or bond with anybody, if you wasn't from my city, I was on some. I'm cool.
Shit,
And when I went to Pelican Bay, I didn't even go into the to certain areas because I was like, where the Sac homies kick it at? Where we be at?
Hey, Dre. These two
mainline
niggas right
over
here.
there? Pelican Bay?
These two niggas right here, they had some fucked up ass time.
Man, swear to God.
Cause when you hit level 3s, you able to wiggle around. You get
What's the level 3?
work, and you able to open up. But in them level 4s, I remember meeting a nigga when I was on a 180 yard. I remember meeting a nigga that was on a level 3. He was like, "Dirt, man, this ain't it, man. This ain't."
I would probably panic, dude. To be honest with you, I would probably panic.
I couldn't picture what he was talking about though, till I turned level 3.
Right. Yeah, I've heard people talk about it, and I've heard lots of stories about level 3s and level 2s and all that, but I couldn't, like, right now, like, I mean, God willing, I never have to be incarcerated again. But I used to say that when I was still level 4, at the end of my term, I used to be like, I'd have conversations with people and they'd be talking about level 3s, and I'd be like, I couldn't even imagine living like that now. Like,
I think I would panic, bro. Honestly, because there's too much movement.
All right, I'm trying to understand from not being a pin guy, right? What are you saying? Like differences wise from I know level 4. That's the hitters. Y'all niggas is hitters. So what's the difference?
No. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so first of all, don't get me wrong. It's hitters on level 3 too.
On all of them, bro.
Okay. No, but hold on. Level 3s pop too, right? Level 3s pop. Level 4s pop. Level 4s pop way more because ain't nobody worried about going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. However, level 3s do pop. Don't get it wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. But mind you, more people that I've experienced that were on level 3s were on level 3s damn near from the gate. Like, they never got that poison that you get put into your brain in level 4. Like, level 4 is just so isolated, bruh. You only have your celly to deal with on a regular basis, basically. You know what I mean? You get everything is so much more controlled than level 3. Like level 3, I mean, I'm sure Dirk can explain it. You got options at dorms. You got so much day room and yard and Walk in
I
the
wouldn't
chow
want none of
hall.
these
So
All
many,
motherfuckers
so
it's,
many.
going
it's
in
it's all day room.
Yeah. See, like
there. Yeah,
in level 4, bro, you get day room. If everything's going right every other night, you'll get an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours out in the day room. If everything's going right.
Look, I
And
remember
half
one
the
time.
time it ain't.
I remember when I
Man.
first came to a level 3. I remember looking up in the cell in Solano, and it was about like 6 niggas in the cell. We all smoking joints and shit.
Yeah, see.
And I remember
bro, I
like
never
looking
even
up.
got to
We
see
all on the
274
phone.
though.
All of us, all 6 of us niggas in the cell on the phone, networking, busting plays and shit. That I could not have pictured nothing close to that in all the years that I was level 4.
Okay. So one level 4 I was in, I'm not gonna say, but it was popping. Like anybody from SAC that was up in there was. If you wasn't doing nothing and you was from SAC, I don't know why. But and we had one of them guards in the tower that was on some. Man, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm from SAC too. I just got this job. You know what I mean? But and he'd be on some every night at after day room lockup. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be no night, or if it wasn't no night day room, he'll pop the door. Like A section got day room. All right, Nate, y'all want to go over to C section with the homies? Yeah, he'll pop the door, and we'd be all that. We had a homie's door open in C section, and it'd be like 10 of us out there having regular day room, but it'd just be all SAC homies out.
Hey,
Oh shit, I left all of that
go
on.
ahead, dude.
Yep,
Name started with an E.
yep,
Right there, yeah.
yep,
My nigga.
yep,
How much?
yep.
My nigga.
And he didn't care. He'd turn all the phones on. Y'all can use the phone as much as y'all want. But we all had claps. So it was like Dirt was just saying, we'd be in the cell drinking out the sink. You know what I mean? We had the whole gallon in the sink and chilling, drinking on phones, calling people. You know what I mean? Got homies all on the phone, chilling. It'd be a whole party. But that
Hey,
was so in 18 years, that was like 2 years of my time. That was that cool.
hey, look,
Yeah.
in a whole nother prison, the same person. That nigga, I'm in the hole fighting a weapon stop, and the homie was able to get to us through him. He came and slid that shit. Bang, tobacco in the hole.
Yep.
I'm good. I got
And believe me, it's a couple. It's some guards floating around that's they little homies that they end up getting jobs and being good, but they still little homies. Like I've run across guards, I'm like, bro, ain't you whoop de whoop's little brother? Yeah. Oh, okay, you don't remember me? Oh no, I remember you, homie. Oh, okay, yeah. And then that already put the seed. Like y'all holler at you later, dog. Y'all holler at you later, bro. I ain't gonna fuck up your career. I ain't gonna fuck up your career, but I'm gonna make you test this water.
I would hate to be that nigga when they say, "Oh yeah, you been all right, homie, okay," and walk away from you like this nigga.
I mean,
Yeah.
If I may, I have a question for Big Bad. Did you go like when you first went in there? Like you didn't go right to the shoe, right?
No. I went to High Desert. I went from DVI to High Desert. Was there for about 4 years and a little bit over 4 years, and then went to the shoe, and that's where I stayed for the rest of my time.
Okay.
But remember, I was only supposed to do 5 years, and I did 14 almost.
Because of something that happened inside.
Because of the indeterminate, like Nate was saying,
Oh,
indeterminate
okay.
means that even if you got a 2-year sentence, fucking, they can keep you in their fucking life on that indeterminate.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But they can't now because they get away with it. Now after
Big
5
Psych,
years,
I
they gotta
see you,
send
Big
to
Psych.
another 2 or put you on a programming yard after 5 years, unless you request to stay. Which who the fuck does that? You know, they might.
Really?
Hey,
People
Nate.
actually want to do that?
Hey, Nate.
Thank you, Big
I
Bad.
gotta
Because you
take
could be
care.
by
I gotta,
yourself
take,
back there.
I gotta help with some yard work, man. So take over, please.
Oh man, we can keep it going, man. Yeah, the thing about the shoe is it's built to desensitize you. That's the whole reason for it. They feel like if we isolate them away from people, then maybe they'll calm down. But what they don't understand is it actually makes us worse.
The opposite, correct?
That part
Yeah,
right there,
because it's so like when you're on the main line and you're doing your stuff on the main line, you know, you probably work out still and you probably study still, but you got so much other stuff you can be doing as well. Once you get put in that shoe where you locked up 24 hours a day and every 3 days you might go out to the concrete yard for 2 hours a yard, because don't listen to what everybody said, oh, 23 and 1. And I'm not talking about Josh. I'm saying people who
Right.
say oh, I was locked up for 23 hours a day, I only got 1 hour out. We didn't get that in California. We ain't
Fuck
get no
no.
hour out every day. In California, you gonna get yard every other day if you're lucky. Usually every 3 days is the
And make
usual.
sure and tell them what the yard is. Make sure to tell them what.
Yeah, but
Whenever they
understand the
felt
yard
like
used to
taking
be
you out.
what the yard used to be is the yard
Yeah.
used to be a concrete box where they just
Yeah.
put you in a concrete yard, you go out there, you do your thing. Now most prisons have built Z units where
Z.
their
Yep.
Cages, right?
their yards are like dog kennels. They're just a whole bunch
Yeah,
of dog kennels lined up.
Aztec. Pretty much.
cages.
Yeah,
Aztec.
so most prisons have dog kennels now.
Yeah.
But when I was in Corcoran Shoe, they end up building. They end up closing the whole yard and putting dog kennels out on the actual where the yard would be when you come out the building. So they have lots of dog kennels. But before, when I first was going to Aztec, like in High Desert and in New Folsom, it was an actual concrete yard where they would do what they call controlled compatible yard. So the yard would be about 50 yards, maybe about 30 yards back, and surrounded in concrete, with a shower in the back corner and a toilet in the back corner. And they would take all the Bloods, Crips, and
shower?
Bay areas, and they would put you guys all out there together. That was called control compatible yard. Or in Corcoran Shoe, it was called B1 yard, B2 yard, B3 yard. The numbers indicated what race it was for. So B1, B2, and B3 at that time. But then once they started doing all the cages and stuff, all those concrete yards stopped because there was still incidents going on. Like cats was still getting it popping out there like
tell
that.
you what B3 was.
Yeah.
What was you at, Nate? I was 3B3 left.
I was in 4A1 left and I was in 4A4 left.
Yeah. I knew it.
Yeah.
I was in
4A4 left, I was kind of spooked because 4A4 right is that PHU yard.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, why y'all got me in this building, man? I'm not no PC. And they was like, nah, this ain't got nothing to do. This is the regular shoe. 4A4 right is where that's where they had Charles Manson and they had the Menendez brother.
Yeah.
All them
and
dudes.
You know what? To clarify what you said earlier, because I got my thing hung up, but you know how many people I've seen it completely ended for them because of shit they whispered back there in that shoe and
motherfuckers. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta be careful what you say.
Yep. Yep.
You gotta be careful. Like
I've seen it with my own eyes, man. You know
like you'll hear somebody, you'll hear a homie. If you ever, not you ever, but if you ever hear somebody talking about voice check, that's why. Yeah. Because you either talking about something you shouldn't be talking about, or you talking too loud on the tier about shit that got to do with politics, and you can get your career can go bad for that.
Damn right it can, and you know what? That's why I choose to be by myself for the most part, because then it takes away it's risky when you got a celly, especially if you're compatible with the motherfucker, because you get to talking and bullshitting, and then it leads to that type of thing. Like you said earlier, about how you
the case and such.
Talk about certain things. That's
just talking about, like me and Bad could be in a cell together, and say we both Northaniels, and we both talking about Northaniel business.
Cross talking,
But we cross talking, but we talking too loud, and somebody else can hear us. Now, if there's somebody from another gang or something in the next cell, they over there like this.
You damn right, girl.
They taking notes. But if another homie hear us talking, he can yell down, "Hey, Big Bad, yeah, hey, noise check, hey, voice check, homie," and all automatically, me and Big Bad know what that means. Like, oh, damn, you know what I mean? Or if you're being too loud on the tier period, you'll hear a homie yell radio. You know what I mean? Like, hey, come on, man. You know,
like we tell the kids inside voices.
Yeah, you're at it. Like my daughter said to my son one day, "You're at a 10. I need you at a 2."
Exactly. Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how many times stuff can go bad for people off just what they talking about when they shouldn't be talking about it. And that's
the time. That's what it is. 90%
and that's why that's one of the reasons why, even though I'm not involved in none of that stuff no more, I'm out here living my life, I'm not involved in prison politics, I still maintain a modicum of respect for what I will say and what I won't say, because I still have the respect for the rules I had to live under.
And I ain't never been locked up, dog, and I've been following them rules all my motherfucking life.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't like nobody's gonna call me or come up to my house and tell me, "Hey, man, you can't." Ain't nobody finna do none of that to me. But it's just the point of, I got a respect for the rules that some of my fellow individuals still have to live under. You know what I
And the
mean?
rules that got you, and the rules that gave you survival for 18 years. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
I'm not finna speak about business that I shouldn't be speaking about because
Right.
I don't want nobody to see this video or see a
Of course.
video I make or see a live I'm on and be like, oh, and in his thought process, not him actually saying it like, oh, well, if the homie Nate Dogg can say it, then I can say it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
some certain people look to me and they're like, okay, that's the big homie, man. And if he doing it, it must be cool. So I got to
Yeah.
remember that
It is.
even though I'm not actively gangbanging no more, it's still youngsters that know me from my neighborhood and other neighborhoods in my city. I get messages
Right.
daily from cats from all different neighborhoods from my city, you know, saying good looking, we appreciate this, that. But I don't
So
want to
Yep.
feed them no
basically,
poison. I don't want to feed them no kind of
right.
poison.
So everything you do is influencing the
Even if
young
it's
one.
not, it has the potential to.
Correct.
And
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
at the end of the day, it's
And
just a
I don't
moral
want to be the
standard that
one
we
to
live by.
influence any kind of poisonous behavior. Whether it be you living up under this law of gang life, I don't want to
Right.
poison how you doing that. I don't want to tell you it's okay to turn down a fade. I don't want to tell you, oh, it's okay to talk about another homie to somebody that's not a homie. I don't want to tell you nothing like that because you're gonna be the one that has to pay for it when you do it, not
Yep.
me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And there's so many people
Right.
on this internet that will tell you what they, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. But they're not people that actively have to follow no rules or actively have to worry about nothing happening to them. It's those youngsters that's out there putting in that work that's gonna have to answer for the stuff they doing.
Right.
The shitty
And
part is like this right here. And let's say you dropped out of the gang or whatever, you're active, you drop out. To me, it's either way, it don't matter. To get released and instantly switch up and give up the game that fucking got you through just because you're not there anymore. I'm trying to figure out that thought process. You
yeah,
know what I
see,
mean?
that's another
What
thing.
makes that okay? Even if you walk away from the gang, what makes that okay to
But see
fuck it
that,
up for somebody else who still has to get through that?
and that's one of my points. Is like if you can do that to me, why would you do that? Why would you say? I understand if you no longer like the structure, if you no longer like the
Yeah, that's
people in
fine.
control, you know what I mean?
But you
If
did
you
it
got
one
something
time, right?
against them, but to give
Yeah,
up game is to give up
right.
game. Period.
Yeah. The game that everybody worked all this time to fucking put together a way
Um,
to live and not be living like a fucking animal that they want you to, but to have some type of ways to get through and then to give that up just because you're no longer there. Well, guess
yeah,
what, motherfucker? I hope you go back on the fucking next thing smoking now that you've done that. You know what I mean?
and
And I
see,
don't hope that for nobody.
yeah,
And I
and
don't hope that for nobody.
another thing
You
that
know?
people don't understand is structure. And when I talk about structure, I mean structured discipline.
Yeah.
Structured discipline is an amazing thing to learn. People think, oh, they're making you roll your mattress up. Oh, they making you work out. I do what I want to do. That's because you
Thank
lack
you.
discipline and you
Right.
don't want to learn discipline. I've taken that same discipline that I learned in there and I applied it to my regular life and look at my success.
Right.
I mean,
And
come
not
on.
only that, you know, I'm sure you teach your kids to do the same thing, make up your bed,
Absolutely.
this, that, and everything else.
Absolutely. My
All I gotta
kids are
say,
And, and,
go ahead.
and
I'm sorry.
that's the
Go ahead,
good
Nate. Go ahead,
point,
Nate.
Nate. The
Go ahead,
point
Nate.
is if you
my
take
kids are
prison out of the
very
equation,
disciplined.
period,
I'm
let's
sure
take
they are.
prison. Hey, let's take prison all the way out of the equation. But let's
My
just say
son as
you
well,
just
but I
decide to
can't
switch up on
imagine.
the moral standard that you live by. That's not okay either. You know what I mean?
Right, you're
So
absolutely
it
right.
doesn't
And
even have to be
how can
prison.
you say
You know?
you lived by a moral standard, right? And
Right.
then go against that moral standard. So you didn't.
Thank
You were
you.
faking then, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
So that wasn't a
Thank you.
part of your morals. That was
Right. Because
a
morals are
part you were
something that
playing to get by then,
Right.
right.
right?
Exactly. Because morals are with you for life. You know
Morals
what
are
I mean?
part of you, not part of what
Yeah.
somebody. If you're not
Right.
getting it and living it and really feeling it, then you're
Yeah.
just faking the whole time.
It's
And you
already
can
been
Man,
branded
tell
in you if it's
Faking
and
morals.
you
You
the
can
can't fake
tell
fun.
it.
the ones that are
Yeah.
faking it when they come
Right.
out or when they start acting differently. You can go back to my first YouTube video. Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm still the exact same person. I'm still
Oh,
talking
Hmm.
yeah.
about the same types of stuff. I'm still keeping it respectful. I never talk crazy to people. You know what I mean? Unless you poke me, and then I'll give you a subliminal, and then we're gonna leave it at that.
I don't think I've ever seen you talk crazy to anybody.
Oh
It's like
shit!
I was taught not
Man.
only in prison, but as a child by my uncles and individuals that were around me, big homies and all that. If you feel like that, go do something. Don't talk about it. Stop running
Be
your mouth.
about
What you
it.
want to do? You gonna wake the dead. That's called waking the dead. If he don't
Yeah.
know I'm tripping like that, why would I wake him up and show him I'm tripping like that?
Right?
Yeah. Don't talk
Boy,
about
Honestly,
it. Be
if
nigga,
I'm
about it.
trying to show
hey,
me shit,
that's
show
why you
me,
know,
my
nigga.
nigga.
I know I
That's
listen to the right niggas because Fab just said the same thing you said. Nigga,
Yeah.
niggas need to quit waking the fucking dead, nigga. That shit is over with. It's over with. Period. Like, quit waking the dead up over dumbass shit, my nigga. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Niggas do that shit all day, bro.
But I will say this. I don't beef with people, period. I say it a lot, I don't internet beef, but I don't beef with people, period.
We did it.
Beefing is something that goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We beefing. When I
That
see
part.
you, it's on. I
It
don't do that.
reminds me of high school.
Yeah, I don't do that with people. I'm a grown ass man. If you
Man,
feel like that,
I don't do that either.
I ain't hard to find.
I tell
You know what
niggas
I
all
mean?
day, you can't beef with me, nigga, unless I want you to beef with me, nigga.
Exactly. It
You
take
know
two
what
people.
I'm saying?
It's like they say it take two people to tango, man. If I don't indulge, come on, man. I've
My
said it a
mama.
thousand times. I'm not going nowhere to do nothing to nobody. Period. Period.
Nope. Nope.
If you see me in public, and I be in public a lot, and you feel like that, hey, I mean, I don't recommend it, and I don't want you to, but do what you got to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? But all I ask is that if you do what you got to do, know what you're doing.
Be prepared.
Understand that I'm not just gonna let you do nothing to me, and I know how to protect myself at least a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Uh,
I'm not. You ain't.
Yeah, we've
You ain't.
probably been in a fight or two in our life, you know.
Yeah,
that's
I've been in
not.
one or two fights.
Is
You know what I
that
mean?
in my
And
house?
no, that's my house.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I tell these young kids. They
That's
look
my
at me like
son.
I'm old and out of shape. You know what I mean? At my
Yeah,
job, they just think I'm old and out of shape, and I'm like, well, I'm glad you think that, you know, because yeah, I am old and out of shape, but I've got more fucking tricks up my sleeve than. You know what I mean? Shit.
I ain't gonna
absolutely.
lie. I've been blessed to have great fucking surroundings, my nigga. Like, you know, a lot of niggas say they got fucked up friends and shit. I only have fucked up friends because I chose to hang around people.
Mama
Nigga,
pushed me there one time, and when I
let's just
snapped
get
and
the shit
called
out
the
of me,
house, the little kids didn't come outside with
nigga.
me.
Hey, I
They're
only
like,
have
nah,
fucked up
it's cool.
friends because I chose to hang out with them niggas. I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yep.
like
Right.
when I got around bigger homies, like and older niggas, like that's why I was always around the older niggas. They fucked me because I would levitate and I'd
Oh,
be by
that's true,
myself.
but I gotta
I'm always
tell
by
you,
myself to myself, you know what I'm saying? So the older homies be like, "What you doing over there? Why you by your nigga?" I'm chilling, you feel me? But that's why I think that's why I'm blessed to make it how I did in life, my nigga, because I had big homies that was around me going through this shit, you know what I'm saying? And they hitting me up, telling me this, and I'm learning the game from them niggas, learning how to pick and choose friends, right? You know what I'm saying? And
see,
that
I'm
shit helped
blessed
out a
too,
lot.
but mine just had a little gap, about a 14-year gap. But you know
Well,
what?
like
Were it not for that 14-year gap, I'd probably be dead right now. If I
that's
never
like
went to
somebody
prison,
asked me on
I'd
my
be
live
dead.
one time, right?
Well,
To
I'm glad you're still here, Big Bad.
somebody asked
Thank
me to
you.
do a video going in the hood and around the homies and all that shit, right? And I'm
Hell
like,
I remember
no.
that. I do
okay,
remember that.
understand something. If I go to the hood to the homies that I would go around, the
Yeah.
last thing I
You're
would
gonna
want to
be doing
do,
is
and
filming
this is
stuff.
me, I don't give a fuck
Really?
who I am in any hood, is pull out a
Right.
camera and talk about
You
we
know what I'm
live.
saying, Nate?
Oh God,
You should have
Them
nigga,
slapped
niggas
him
gonna
for
be
doing
looking
that.
at me like I'm the police. Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
man,
for real.
fuck is you
I would
doing, bruh?
never do that either.
So I
Hell
put a
no.
video like a couple weeks ago. You guys seen the lowriders in San Jose. So I don't know if you catch in that video that I put the camera down and got homie's permission. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Before I did that,
oh
because
yeah, I seen that.
he's a
I
homie,
seen
But
you
that.
what
know what
I'm
I mean?
saying,
And I
no,
want
I
to let him
understand.
know, like, hey, we're just showing you respect. I want to take some sleep as you know what I mean?
Right.
And
But
he was with it. He even did a little hop and shit. But
and
I
I
Yeah, I
did it
remember
understand.
for
No,
that.
him,
see,
you know?
that's the
Yeah,
difference about going and
yeah,
showing the homies cars and that, that's
yeah,
cool. I show a homie car, that's nothing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
But
I know what
but when
you're saying.
somebody said to me, go through the heights with and
Yeah,
to
no,
me,
Charlie.
when you tell me to go pull up in the hood, you want me to pull up after 5 p.m.
Right.
So after 5 to 5 a.m. That's when the
With the
homies is out.
camera, and you haven't been there in a couple
And
weeks before that.
and one
You know,
homies, if they see me, they gonna be like, "Oh, what's up, Nate?" But if I pull out a camera and get to
Yeah,
right?
talking
You
about
feel me?
we finna go live, first of all, 95% of these niggas got warrants, weapons,
That part.
possession of something they not supposed to have. Shit, every time I go to the hood and I'm live and you guys hear me talking in the hood, and if you notice, every time you've seen it, every time you'll this is what you'll see on the video. Oh yeah, what's up, y'all? Yeah, oh what's
And the
up, dog?
camera's the other
And then
way.
it'll go off.
Yeah, the camera goes down. Yep, every time.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Cause every time niggas is doing some shit they could go to jail for. And I'm not.
Man.
I don't want to be the reason. Cause guess what?
Incrimination.
Cause guess what? As soon as one homie goes to jail and say he got caught because he was on my live, I'm bad.
Over with.
And it ain't even like. Here's the thing, and this. Hopefully, people are listening. It's not like nobody's gonna come try to do nothing to me for it. But the morals that I believe in and how I live my life, I don't want to be seen as the guy that got the homie put in jail.
Then you would be upset with yourself, disappointed in yourself.
That's like if I tell y'all how we hide cell phones. The first person that get caught with a cell phone in prison, now I'm bad to me.
It's done. Yep.
I got somebody caught. That's why you'll never see me showing how to make a knife, showing all the illegal stuff we do in prison. I'm not showing none of that.
Hell no.
Yeah, fix that damn curtain. Get you a tack or something, man.
I mean, there's a I think we all know where I'm from. I'm not gonna say any names, but there's a certain YouTuber that lives near me,
Pull up on him. Oh,
I've seen him do a video showing the hood, and I've seen people like, what are you doing?
Let's put it like this. Every hood ain't the same, but I know you ain't
true.
come to the Heights with no fucking camera like that. Period, nigga. Don't
Yeah.
come to my hood.
Oh no, you don't do this around there either.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can go out in my neighborhood right now, where I'm at, this neighborhood where I live, and walk around with a camera all day long.
All right.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Ain't
Right.
nobody gonna act different. If I go to my neighborhood where I grew up at night, and I pull up at Rainbow Market, and I pull out a phone, you gonna see cats ducking into their cars. Cats, hey Nate, man, what is you doing, bro? All kinds of man.
Are you walking down the Ave like this?
Yeah.
The neighborhood he lives in, not in my opinion. I wouldn't have done it.
I honestly admit, like, just because, like he said, with the morals and shit, like, I think I just live different. Like, I'll probably be more popping if I was on Instagram with all that camera shit and doing that extra shit because I got that personality, right? But I'd be like, not that I'm trying to say I'm hella gangster and shit, but it's like, oh, that ain't where I can. That's not a.
Hey, that's the thing. Is like if I did stuff just for views, my shit would be hella bigger than it is.
Because Heights niggas is crazy. Niggas don't know.
Come on, but there's stuff I can't talk about. There's stuff I won't do. There's people I won't show. You know what I mean, there's places I won't go.
That part.
Like, come on, man.
It's about morals, not the views.
You see, even when I did the interview with me and Dre D, we went somewhere else and did it. We didn't even do it in the hood.
Right.
Yeah, because they're gonna be looking at you like you're the police standing there doing an interview.
And just like when I went to the big park and did that interview with Primo, you notice you don't see nobody because I picked a place that didn't show what was going on behind the camera.
Right.
Of course.
Because if people could
now
see,
they got a gang injunction, and it's
if I could turn that if I would have turned that camera bound, I promise you there was at least 40 to 50 niggas out there, just out there in that big park. You know how that big park be, man.
Yeah.
They was just out there.
Yeah.
Boosters pulling up, all kind of shit going on, and I'm just. But half of them knew me already.
Right.
So they knew it was good. Oh, that's the homie Nate. He just doing a YouTube thing with Primo real quick. Oh, okay.
Right.
And most of them Oak Park niggas, even though, I'm out of bounds because I'm from the Heights, but most of them Oak Park niggas did time with me. So they like, oh, nah, but the homie solid, though. He on some 916 shit, though. You know what I mean? So, man. But, hey, I got to get my weekend started, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Keep it positive, man. Whatever you do, stay loyal to yourself.
All day.
Nice
I'm going to get off.
talking.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see you guys again.
Peace.
Out. Peace.
Right.
I'm going to get out of here, but y'all can keep it going. It's still on.
Hey, Nate, I'll see you on the 8th. Pretty much.
All right, big bad. I'm gonna drag your team.
2 o'clock.
Hey, no, you're not, bro.
So I'm not completely committed yet, but I'm.
Hold on. AYH Hagelwood been shut down. Hagelwood ain't nothing popping at Hagelwood no more, bruh. But I just had to think that Hagelwood popped. It's shut down, bro. Hagelwood ain't popping like that. You got. Never mind. I ain't gonna tell you where you gotta go, but you gotta go other spots for that now. All right, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Nobody go to hanging with no more, young.
No fucking shoe babies, boy. Fucking shoe babies. Fuck, man.
Hey, I will say though, For my badass for what I did, nigga, for you niggas doing that, hey, thank y'all for doing that time for me, my nigga. I appreciate it
You know
because
what? You
that
don't
should
even
have been
got to
some of
do
my
that because,
time,
like
You
nigga.
I
know
said,
I
what?
should have had some of
I
that
could
time, nigga.
I could honestly
I
tell you,
should
man, it
too.
sucks, but I
I
wouldn't
think
trade it.
you guys
I
too.
wouldn't trade it, man, because and not because of the old cliche, oh, it made me who I am. Bullshit, it kept me alive. If I'd have been on the streets, they'd have killed my ass. The police
Man,
for sure.
Yeah.
all
You know
my
what I
close
mean?
niggas that did time, man. Thank y'all for doing that time for me too. I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, I
Well, hey,
have
you
a
know what?
few
Even better
in
yet,
you
thank you
now.
for learning from our mistakes.
I
But
think we all
man,
do.
Shit.
I had no choice though, because I had older niggas like your age too at
That's
the
the whole
same
point.
time on my line. You know what I'm saying? Like older cats,
Yeah.
like on my line. It ain't like
See,
just
I
some
did
little
the same
kids.
thing. I always hung around with the older homies, but for me, that's what led to what I went through because all them motherfuckers were just getting out of the pen and shit. And you know, the
Mm,
thing is, it was different. Was they didn't get no shoe terms because they weren't doing that yet. You know
mm,
what I mean? They weren't
mm.
doing all that shit yet.
So you basically
They
was
didn't start that
torpedoed.
shit till really the 90s.
So would you consider
They
yourself
got
a
out. These
torpedo
guys
juice?
back in the day. So I'll put it to you like this: in the 70s, you could have committed a fucking armed robbery and been out in 5 years, probably. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Mm.
And then it changed to gang enhancements, and that's what fucked everything up. Was gang
What
enhancements.
what
That's
year
what it
was it
was
that
the
you were there in
enhancement.
there, Big Bad? What years were you there?
I went in '94 to. Oh shit! I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, bitch.
Is
I
it
should have
another
smoked him
bee?
so I could get Turbo's money. Yeah, big ass one.
How
I
that
just
bee?
fucking had to go
I've
conjure
been
some.
trying to ask you how that bee sting ended up.
Oh, it's good now, but it fucked me up.
Nigga,
Piece of
young
shit,
nigga,
B. I just
Mama
killed it.
Marks, young. We not going to Mama Marks, my nigga. We not going to Haywood. No, that niggas is dying out there, homie. No, nigga, no, nigga. We'll find a park somewhere though. I'm gonna start looking too, I think. But yeah, nigga, no, we're not going to the middle of the heights. Not tonight.
Not tonight. Tomorrow night's not looking good either.
Not even that day. Uh,
All
you
right.
know,
Peace,
you
everybody. It's
gone? All
already
right,
2 o'clock here. I gotta get going.
all right, all right.
Was
Well,
nice
honey,
talking to you. I'll see you soon.
yes, sir.
All right, TB 420. Have a good
Deuces.
day. Draysky, so you didn't like the fucking band lab, huh?
The
What
what?
the
Band
fuck?
Lab is
The
kind of
band lab.
cool.
Did you try the cakewalk one or whatever?
Lightweight.
That one's a little better because it's the actual program.
Right,
Fucking
right,
the
right.
other one's kind of like website. The band lab part is like on a, how do you call it, a separate server type shit.
Yeah, it's
So that
cool.
might be part of the issue.
It was skipping when I was
It's
recording,
probably
so
not
I didn't
set up
like it.
for recording. It's like all the other shit. If you want to record now, you got to pay money probably. You know,
Hey,
they're all
you,
free until you want to actually fucking use it.
hey, you know what's crazy though, right, about this game, right? Hey, no offense to the white folks too. I told you I feel safer because I live in a white community, by the way. But anyways, but look though, everybody like traveling and all that. If y'all want to get on mutual grounds like that, everybody for the game, there is like 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 800 softball, baseball fields that we could just use in Oroville. We actually have a field that we have for our football team that's ours, where we actually have the lights to, and we could play night game on that motherfucker too.
You know what I'm saying? And then we don't have to fucking melt.
Well,
Yeah. I don't know whose the fucking idea that is, Dirt. Playing fucking daytime in August.
hey, but if we meet on mutual, it could. I mean, I'm not from Oroville. I do live here, so I'm an Orvillian. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's still mutual grounds for all of us as a collective.
As long as it ain't in Rio Vista again, that fucking field's too beat up, dude.
Oh, the field. I mean, we got a few fields out here. As long as if nobody is on them fields, and usually they're not.
I
Right now
think
during this season,
Nate got the hook on the school or something. Got the hookup on that because I heard
no.
him saying something.
Now it's on us. It's on us now. That will dirty me,
Oh, it is.
kind of
He
me and
couldn't get.
dirty.
Oh, coach he couldn't get his coach involved.
Well, I don't know. Nate said he got it set up, and That was that. Now we gotta find it. Basically, we gotta find the field. Dirty Nation gotta find the field.
Oh, I thought okay. I thought he was gonna be able to get to school. Well, there's fields all over where I live too, but that's really far for you. Fuck. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know what is
It
far
is
now.
what it
Everybody
is.
drive everywhere.
If we wind up playing in Tomos again, fuck it, then we'll do that, I guess.
And then y'all played in Rio Linda.
Or Rio Linda, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
this is the thing though. We talking about summertime Sacramento
Hot as fuck.
parks.
Yeah, I know. Hot
No,
as
they're
fuck,
gonna.
and then that field's
Parks are
crap
always
too.
parks are always packed summertime Sacramento, bro. Always, it's
And
always
and the field's shitty, bro. That's the
right.
thing.
Even with the field shitty, like you. And if you want to get a nice park, go to a nice park. Like something gonna be cracking there. Not I'm saying that in a bad way, but something gonna be cracking there.
Right.
Somebody probably rented it out, renovated it, so now they got the whole little thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's even
There we go.
there's like baseball field
Yeah,
complexes like in Marysville too, close like out there, kind of sort of. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I just don't know if I'm that big of a fucking baseball fan to play in the summer heat and then go to work the next day.
I'm
We'll
gonna
see.
coach.
Huh?
I'm gonna be your guys' favorite coach.
Hell yeah, you are. Because if you try to play that pushing up on me bullshit, Dre, I'll sit on the bench for the rest of the game. You know?
Nuh-uh, you won't, cause you don't like being in cages, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. They had bleachers outside though, or a tree or something maybe. Yeah, you heard about that, huh? Fuck yeah, I didn't like that
You
dugout
said
too
it.
much, man. That dugout was not my friend. I'll tell you that.
I remember you saying it.
Every time the inning ended, I was kind of fucking nervous. So I would just get a
Right.
beer and a cigarette and fucking, you know, what real athletes do: smoke cigarettes and drink beer during innings.
I guess.
He said, "I guess." Come on, coach. At least give me a cigarette. No, fuck. Give me a cigarette. Shit. That's why I like first base, because you only don't got to run that much. But now I'm in better shape, a lot better shape than the last time, because I'm not sitting on my ass anymore. I'm fucking busting
First
ass
base,
every
you got to
day.
be a little bit more like athletic. Like first base is I don't know.
Yeah, first base is not that bad though. First base is as long as you can catch. You know what I mean?
Right.
If
Right.
you can catch, you're good on first
That's
base.
it.
And especially what I mean by catch is not just catch average balls, but I mean catch balls coming from third base, dirty weather, 916 with his fucking rocket arm and shit, or Matt
Right.
Moonbeam on second base, you know, or even
You
my
know.
boy fucking Yonga out in the outfield and shit, motherfucker. Fucking, they got heat,
Right.
boy. Fred, all of them. This ain't no fucking little chump shit, that's for sure.
Yeah,
That
man.
motherfucker hit
This
me in the
time
face with a
most
ball. Fucking,
definitely.
bro, I don't even
Nate
remember the last
ignored me
time I got
too.
hit that hard in the face.
But I said I said y'all ain't gonna win. Nate ignored
Man,
my ass, nigga. Nate.
yeah, well, the thing is I said it from the beginning. We won just for showing up. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
that's a plus.
We all won because it's never been done before, bro. Come on, Crips from LA, Bloods from Sac, fucking
Hey,
Northerners, fucking
it,
Ravens. You know, come on, guy.
maybe the
White
gathering
boys.
wise, but all that shit, it
Yeah,
don't
but
matter.
not
We
competing
talking
against
about
each other
competing
without
though.
fucking
We talking about competing.
right
Dirt ain't
competing.
feeling it, nigga. Dirt ain't feeling it. Nate rubbing in
Yeah.
niggas' faces, nigga. Period, nigga. We competing, nigga. Fuck that, nigga.
Mhm. But you know, that's what I love about Dirt. Dirt ain't gonna leave anybody any other choice but to rub it in his face, because he's gonna fucking have that fucking confidence in that pregame fucking we gonna fuck you up shit. So of course they're gonna rub it in his face. And he
Right.
wouldn't have it any other way. Guess what? It's probably gonna happen again, and we're still gonna do it.
Nah, we finna come out and play this time. We ain't That's why
Hey, you know what?
whoever on the squad gotta be, man. Look,
See this
even if
little
you
homie
ain't
right
good or
here?
nothing, you gotta
He's
play
trying
your
to get at me.
hardest. We need y'all
You know
to
what?
whoever on the squad,
Vente,
whoever
güey.
the starting nine, man. Y'all gotta be ready to go like LeBron and them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know that
They tried
Nate
to run up
team
on me
ready to go. You know what I'm
right here.
saying? Nate
Motherfucker tried
brought
to run up on
stars.
me, son. este güey.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Gastamos ese.
Gastamos. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one.
that's
That's the
fucking-
fucking grillo.
I
Ah,
could-
that's what I called you, grillo, güey.
Hey, meanwhile, back
That
at
bitch
work.
is dead, man.
That's fucking dead, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't have a chance. I couldn't get to the fucking thing. He was right there, and I said it's now or never. Boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's
Fucking,
fucking green,
he's
Got it.
green, son. He's been eating fucking zacate and shit.
Oh, that's the
Zacate.
fucking grasshopper,
The
man.
grass fucking something, yeah. Well,
It was, you know?
I feel like anyways, he's related to the bitch that stung me. That's the way I feel about it. So he took one for the team.
Aye.
Absolutely. He could fucking take all of my tools. No, I'm kidding.
Spanish lessons from the
I
hood.
want to see the magnet. I think my magnet is up. Which is
Mine's
what
fucked up too. I noticed my little one. I think the longer they are, the worse the magnet is. Aha. We're fucking right now. Probably. Are we gonna go get lunch or what?
They're leaning like a cholo. Eh,
Yeah,
lonche?
let's go get lunch because I didn't bring
Lonche?
nothing. Eh?
Lonche?
no traje nada tampoco.
So then we're good. We'll
I
go
didn't
to
know we were gonna
fucking
do a whole day.
Michoacana. Let's go to Michoacana. And fucking, we should have ate your lunch for breakfast. You know? Yeah.
But la Michoacana, maybe Morenita, Michoacana is full of fucking-
You think so? Right now on Saturday, yeah. Yeah, it's up to you guys, or maybe fucking birria right here if they're there, you know. Right here on the fucking shelf station. If it's there, the birria. What are they called? Birria. If it is, oh, it is.
Mijo.
Oh, you did?
Me.
Birria de fucking pearl.
What's
Yeah.
leche's cakes?
Leche, what?
What's leche's cake?
Oh, leches cake, tres leches.
What is that?
It's three milk, like the goat milk and the cow milk and the fucking the woman milk. Ah, I'm kidding.
What kind of cake is it though?
That's just fucking cool. Different. It's just fucking. That's the kind of cake that it is. It's tres leches. That's the cake.
Okay,
That is the cake.
with whipped cream and strawberries on it?
Chale, I mean, you could, I guess.
Is
Put
that
some
is
fresas
it
on
is
the
it
dip and
good?
shit. Yeah, you can put whatever you fucking want. Fuck yeah, whipped cream. Yep. I told them it got cow milk, goat milk, and the fucking the woman's milk, you know.
You know what I mean?
But it really does though. It's got 3 different milk in it. That's why it's called tres leches. See that one?
408 area code?
Yeah, probably. They probably come from over there, Gilas or something. Yeah, fuck Nevada. I'm gonna tell that bitch too. I'm be sending Joe so I could help him, and then having him leave to go to the shop and work, and me finish his fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you're gonna put time by time.
Of course I am. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I could call them.
And I had to walk down here and get a strap out of your truck.
I want like 3 tacos. That's it.
Well, they're open though or no? First, make sure they're open though.
I was just calling their Facebook. They don't have like a Google.
What the fuck? They don't got a phone number menu?
Oh, I have a phone number.
Oh yeah, call it though and see if they're even open today. That's what I'm saying, because it's a little trailer.
I want the sopa, the soup.
See,
the
that's
3
what I want.
birria tacos. The birria quesadilla.
That's what I want
Birria
too.
quesadilla and the little soup.
Fuck yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Is it just one side? Just one side. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I want. The same shit. Just what he said.
So 662 for the sopa. With everything in the taco? Mm-hmm. Right. I think that order comes with 3 tacos.
Yeah, we'll see right now. Who'll ask him?
Well, ask him. If it's only 2, fuck it. Let's do it.
Yes, I mean.
Oh, they do meal? There's a meal.
Yeah, that one.
That one is a meal, I think. Just
Yeah, just tell him like, hey, ¿qué traes, puto? What the fuck? No. You know what I'm saying, Dre? Just tell him like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not there today then. Okay, so what about the otro? It's where's that one parking now? It's parking at a fucking one of those the motel right there. Yeah, it's at the motel. Yeah, that one's at the motel, no? They don't got the soup though? Yeah, they got the soup. They should. I mean, if you make fucking birria and you don't, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah.
Jerski.
Yee.
All right, man.
All right, man. Yes, sir.
Hopefully tonight, 9 o'clock. If not, don't fall me.
All right.
All right, big bad. You have a good one.
100. Shallow.